Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
What's up?
What show is this? Dice, Dames, and Dudes. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Holy
that one.
shit. I'm going to get a big whiteboard and put it right above your monitor.
You can't. That's where the TV is.
I know, but you never use that.
Character sheet that should have told me what the show is, but I just...
Yeah,
I can't see out of one eye, okay? We're having issues.
Welcome to my life.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. You know what? I bet you'd see better without that finger in your eye. Yes.
No, I wouldn't. How's everyone doing? It's been a minute. It's been like fucking almost a month.
Yeah, it's been a while. Doing fucking good. I've been busy. Very busy.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I am currently eating. You shut the fuck up.
No.
Hungry.
Hangry. See,
that too.
See, all that shit this afternoon, you just needed you needed a Snickers bar.
Nah, fuck that noise.
I wasn't there to hand it to you. You're going through processed sugar withdrawal.
Oh yeah. No. No, I'm good.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink my peach Bellini while you guys talk. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll stop while you drink.
Food.
I'm super classy.
Man, Allie couldn't throw shit out of the ring. She's like 4 feet tall.
No, I just saw the very end of it. For anyone who doesn't know, so apparently
Allie's the
Red
fucking
Valkyrie
midget.
keeps getting disrespected at that CG WrestleMania bullshit. Constant disrespect on Red Valkyrie.
I would snap that bitch in half.
Okay.
Hey, take it up with 6 a.m.
I will.
Look, you wanna know why I think it happens? I can give you 2 reasons. 1, it's been a hot minute since we talked to Mark, and 2, he knows we won't hold it against him. So he's like, oh,
and he is assumed incorrectly. Incorrectly.
No,
he knows I won't hold it
50%.
against him, and then I will tell
Shay.
you to
50%.
back off.
You will tell me to back off, but that will be about
I
as
can't control whether you
effective.
do or not.
That will be about as effective as you in the ring, apparently.
If I was
Just
actually
saying.
in the ring, I would break some necks, but
All right, let's
we're
fucking
not
go.
doing that.
Let's
I
go.
don't
He will
really, I don't
break
wanna.
you.
That's a lot of work.
Yes, you are Ivan Drago. Let's go.
Sai, how are you doing?
I'm doing
Meanwhile,
awesome.
I'm still the deathmatch champion.
You ran away. Someone
no.
ran away.
Nope,
run
I
away,
sicked the
he
zombies
just-
on them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I told the zombies to take care of my light work. That's what I did.
See, we just get
That's what they're for.
disrespected. That's all it is. It's fine.
I'm fucking
It's fine.
feisty today. That's what that is. Hello, feline. Hello, Lala Papa. Hello,
What's up,
feline
Lala Papa?
again.
been
Hello,
a hot
more Lala
minute.
Oh,
Papa.
beautiful. You can't see me lifting my glass, but good to see you.
Hello, Frog G. And anyone else?
Wait. Go to 5G's last comment.
Hold on.
No.
Hello, that guy.
Notices the extra money in 6 a.m.'s pockets. I don't think he was paid off at all. Thank you, Frog G. Damn straight, because if it was actually the Valkyrie flight, they'd be dead. It's fine. Although it was Allie and Piper, so like I like Piper. Oh, yeah. That sounded so much meaner than I meant.
It was Ellie and Piper. And you know what? I like Piper.
Yeah, you said it the way you meant to say it.
I did. I'm sorry. I did. My realness came out.
When your thin veiledness is so paper thin,
that I forget it's there.
it becomes transparent.
Yeah, it's like looking through something like this. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's been 3
I'm trying
weeks.
Yeah, it's been forever.
case.
I don't look. I have no idea. What the
So I'm gonna be doing things a little differently. You guys actually are gonna get to do the recap. So I'm just kidding. That would be great though.
That'd be awesome.
we fought
Last-
and things happened.
Last game we won. Yay!
Hey, end of the game.
I did something. I'm sure it's probably not super helpful.
I'm apparently missing 8 hit points from something. I don't even remember.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm
Same.
good.
Wait, so I could just make it all up? Okay, let me just. delete this.
I mean, we
real
can
quick.
go back and watch the
Hold on,
last
hold on,
stream
hold
after
on.
all this. I'm just saying.
General.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Evidence does exist. Never mind. Let me fix that again.
Yeah,
Yep,
this
yep.
is recorded. We could go back and double check.
This isn't a typical tabletop, so.
No.
Look at Frog G says,
We've got evidence.
Last game ended at a taco stand. Prove me wrong. I mean,
That
sounds
checks
lovely.
out.
That sounds-
So I
that
lost
sounds
like
exactly
8
what
points
we
of
would
health
do.
from like fire sauce or something.
Yeah. Extra spicy.
The gas
Yeah,
and
all the
and
chemicals within the sauce.
Somebody Diablo'd it, and so
No. El Fuego in my colon.
Okay, we're gonna do the recap, Woodrow.
On that note,
Best segue ever. El Fuego in my colon. Take it away, Woodrow.
last time on Dice Dames and Dudes, Dis had a unique meeting with an alien entity on Rashana. It communicated through one of its disciples, calling itself Eldar. The party learned that the alien force invading the galaxy had bonded with the Drow population before the High Elves released their weapon against it. This biological weapon was an attempt to save the Drow, but had unforeseen consequences. It didn't kill the alien hive mind. Instead, it broke it in two, causing its Drow host to grow ill and mostly die off. Zorg went through torture, and his mind also split in two, causing him to go violently insane for a time before disappearing. Eldar refers to this as its awakening, and says that it's the first time Ego has ever felt fear. Ego hides on Felondir behind the High Elven Society, plotting how to secure itself and weaken the galaxy before the homeworld's invasion. Before leaving Rashana, the party was able to kill 2 violent, invasive psionic worms, grab some darkwood that not only helped themselves, but the local remaining Drow. Currently, they are back at base as Nozarka attaches Dis's discount death ray to her ship, and Perry mods Dis's power armor with the darkwood. So that's where we last left off.
I'd also like them
Zalnan-
to repair those parts where my ship was hulled twice. I see you.
You had those repaired. Are you talking about when the worm attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to make sure everything is shiny and completely repaired, that there are no weak spots and stuff like that before we potentially head into battle again. And I know Kronos' ship got, butt sexed hard.
No, it didn't. It got fixed.
I'm just mentioning it to make sure it get all properly fixed, not just like patch job.
Well, I mean, I thought it got fixed last session.
Whatever. I was being nice.
Well, the session before you
Keep
guys
trying.
left to the moon, yeah. But when you guys got here, you had rested up a little bit, and at some point before ending, Zalnan had requested that at some point he wants to visit his labs, but he'd need protection. He has old access codes to get in, but he doesn't think they're going to work, essentially. So he needs help getting some memories back that Whisper seems to have eaten. And
I
can't
hand
really
him a
give
prophylactic.
back.
There's your protection. I hand him an IUD. There you go.
There you go. Have fun. But
I'm not going to tell you where to
guys-
insert this, but
you guys have essentially a day that's going to take for like the armor to be modded and for the death rate to be attached and ships to be patched up and all that. And then also after that, the troops are going to be back from being trained with Samina and everybody. So you guys can kind of go over battle plans, or you can wait to do that a little bit closer to the fight. You still got, like, I think it's 3 days after this day, so 4 days right now till the actual invasion. So if you want to do the Zalnan's labs before the battle plans, you can, or you can plan the sort of attack when the troops get back in a day next. But you guys you've rested up, and you are waiting for your ship to be repaired. You can take.
I'll hit long rest.
Kronos' ship is fine and good to go, but yours is being repaired and modified, so you can't take that anywhere, but you could use Kronos' still.
Or I can use my fighter.
Yeah, but that would carry 2 of you.
Yeah.
This is like, and I failed to see the problem here.
Yeah, right.
No,
Me
it
and
came
Bryn
through.
will go check
ass.
out.
Luke can hit. Luke can magnetize himself on the outside. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh wait,
He's got
hold
his
on.
little
Okay,
shield.
so this is gonna seem like it's totally out of nowhere, but this is so I got like a face
That's
cream
out of
thing.
nowhere.
It is. Shut up. You said Luke could magnetize himself on the top or on the outside, and that's exactly what this little scoop thing does. So this is like a perfect representation.
Nice.
Sorry. it made me
Okay.
really-
I'm just looking back at the tweet that you had 5 hours ago that says, "Time to plan a revolution or discover secret machinations of the ruling body. The choice is theirs."
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
that's a poor choice.
I'm thinking the secret machinations are probably in Zalnan's lab.
Yep. There's
So
a reason why Whisper took those memories from him.
they were probably important.
You bastard and super hungry.
Do I still have the phone number for the tentacle elves?
You didn't accept a psychic link, so you can't just immediately like reach out. That's protected.
Yeah, bitch.
But you can,
No,
like
no,
any other
no.
elf. No,
Stop
no,
it.
like any other elf, you can reach out and attempt to psychically communicate with them. But that is like sending out a radio wave or radio frequency or whatever, and it can be picked up by other people. So it could be spied on, invaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just keep it narrow for those of us of the darker brethren?
You could try, yeah. Just let me know what you're trying and make the roll, and depending on how high you roll, I'll decide whether or not it's bullshit or not.
Shay,
It's all
I love
bullshit.
the face that you're making.
Yeah, I know.
You see, I am a ghetto elf.
She can smell your bullshit from there.
I can. It's really strong.
That's a lot of miles. It's 966 of them.
Mushroomies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Johnny Cage. We need Pale Rider up in here after all those fucking hashtags I put on this shit. Did you guys see that?
Yes,
No.
unfortunately.
Shay, why don't you
All
put that in the
retakes.
DM group?
No, thank you.
It was Fuda, Aluminum Falcon,
Okay, it's fine. We don't.
Skeletor Bard.
Let's move on with
You
the actual
you
game.
lost me. You lost me with Fuda. I stopped paying attention as soon as those words came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
How did I roll this low? On 4 dice.
You rolled a 5.
Well, I said I wasn't rolling above a 7, and I lied. One of them's an 8. So,
Oh, careful.
yeah.
The rest were
That-
negatives.
That's just your dice fucking with you now.
I guess.
Like, oh,
but go ahead and...
here's above a 7.
yeah. Here, you wanted it? Here you go.
There you go.
Now don't ask for anything else.
Huh?
Yeah, so if you want to reach out to them, to the Eldar, the hive mind there, you could. But it just wouldn't be as secured as if you had linked when he offered that in the last
Yeah,
episode.
the only reason I have to contact them is something that Shay is dead set against.
Look, it's your body. Do what you want.
Oh my god.
Do you see that face and that hand gesture and that neck movement? That tells you all you need to know. Look, if I had the
mean, it
robot
should,
from Lost,
but-
if I had the robot from Lost in Space, it'd be flailing its arms and screaming "Danger, danger!"
So-
Dis.
Make a just you don't even have to make a check. Just from observing the way that these elves were, like, so they were essentially like naked drow, except that they had these black tendrils that grew out from like behind their ears and other parts that kind of made like dress, like a suit around them. But it didn't really look like they moved or were prehensile. It just looked as
Oh,
if
never
it was
mind then.
like, yeah, part of the skin and the growth and maybe the neural network that makes them, the makeup.
No, that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's why I was like, you can't actually just get fucking tendrils that come out of your back. You haven't seen that anywhere.
You know what? I need to
So
to
random.
find a cyberneticist in this universe and just get some Doc Ock going.
You could do that, and that would make way more sense.
So you're gonna do
Doc Ock could
the
take them
Doc
all.
Ock arms and the wings. Interesting.
Yeah, why not?
Look, just doesn't understand overgrowth.
Then,
Maybe
nope.
maybe
Don't say.
maybe the wings are really like nanobots, and they will change into the tentacles. It could happen. It's all.
You do have a lot of gold.
Smells
Yeah.
like bullshit.
Look, with the proper amount of money and magic, anything is possible.
It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works.
I think it is.
Imagination.
You're like the most stubborn person ever.
Probably close to it.
I think.
Right?
I think with the proper bribery, Nom Gold could find a guy. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or fucking what's his name? Perry.
Yeah.
Perry. Yeah.
It's the same.
It's the same in
It is.
all languages.
It is.
It really is. It
Yes.
really is.
Being tired of bullshit does sound the same, no matter what
What-
the language is.
One step short of Chancla coming out. That's what that is.
Pop! Oh, ow.
All right. So, are we all in on the discovering the secrets, or does anyone want the?
Listen, we're about to close this universe out. We might as well mine it for every little secret it's got. It may be useful later.
Yeah. Plus, there may be gold there and tentacles.
Gold, yes. Tentacles, no.
Golden tentacles. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's,
Shiny.
ugh.
Your obsession with tentacles is disturbing.
Thank you. All right. On our next episode of Bad Dragon Presents.
The next
Um,
episode of
Themselves
Hentai
sleeping
Obsession
alone.
presents. Jesus.
There's nothing wrong with hentai. It is a
I like
perfectly
that you-
reasonable
You know
art
what? Let's
form.
go find a Kraken and let's just toss discs to the Kraken and we'll see how much they like tentacles after that.
You said crack. All right. So I'm leaving my
Quick.
yeah, I'm leaving my shit behind, I guess. And
Kind of have to so they can finish the modifications.
do I have to leave my armor behind?
Yep. You'll have
Then
to
I don't
wear
wanna
some
go.
regular old elven power armor.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting right here till it's done.
Then I'm not going.
Okay.
Then I'm not going to play. I will take my ball and I will stay.
Then a day passes, and on the next day, before your armor is ready, Samina shows up with the orc transport ship and all of the soldiers, the fungal pirate babies, and,
Oh god, salad shooter.
and everybody.
The salad
They all
people.
kind of they get back, and Samina comes to you and says like, there's some good news. We got some good fighters in there. I think some of them are just capable, but I don't think we're gonna have any problems. So things went relatively well.
That sounds lovely.
That's actually comforting.
Yeah, the tribes were getting along. They seem to be taking the competition very seriously, though. So that should be interesting. Hey, but they're
Excellent.
motivated. So whatever keeps them motivated.
Wait, I forgot
Was
what the parameters were that I had set. I know I set them, but I don't remember what they were.
Whoever kills the most soldiers, basically in the battle. It's like it's
Yeah.
the Gimli legless thing, right?
Have we instructed them that friendly fire gets negative points?
Yes.
No, but they are aware that just voids the terms were that they don't fight each other or make a problem for the mission. So if that happens at all, it's just a void.
Johnny Cage doing the Lord's work.
Gross. Prodigy, I'm not linking that. And Feline, you're probably correct. It's probably right at the top of the list.
I'm going to say at least 25k.
Shockingly, not that many.
No, just look up tentacle and then yeah. Anyway, yeah. How long is Perry gonna take?
So you waited the day. He'll be done soon, so you can just wait that out and get your armor.
Okay, good.
And you'll have your
Oh.
ship too.
Oh wow. Okay. With the decoys and the death ray.
With the decoys and the death rays, yes. I think I still gotta add the decoys on there. The death ray's on there. It might not be refreshed because I added it today, and for some reason D&D Beyond sucks even more now. So yeah, but it's on there.
That's because it knows everyone is mad at it.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Everybody.
So yeah, if you decide to wait for your armor, you get your armor, and if it's already on your sheet, the bow is no longer something you have to pick off and hold and arm and all that. It's just like a shoulder-mounted cannon you can use, and everything else is fixed up and ready to go with your armor now. Same with the ship.
Awesome
and then the day has passed, so you have about 3 days before the assault on Tyr. So if you guys want to go still handle Zalman's thing, you can first, or you can go over the battle plans because everyone's here.
Well, are you ready to go do the Zalnan thing now and get the secrets?
Yeah, we can do the battle plans thing remotely as long as you can secure the channel, right?
You could, but you probably want to be here and be involved in it. That would probably be better than splitting your attention.
Oh, I thought it was like a maybe hour discussion.
No, it's like you're looking over a map and deciding what squadrons are going to attack what parts on the base, depending on what how they trained and all that.
Yeah.
Might want to pay
Making sure
attention.
we use our resources appropriately.
That is a pickle. How long is that going to take? Just now I feel bad.
They're not doing it right now. It's just an option. You could do it right now, or you can hold off and do it later. It's your choice.
Let's do it later, because putting something off like that till the last minute never came back to bite anyone in the ass.
Well, you have a couple days, a few days.
3.
Fine.
Sure.
Minus whatever long this takes you.
Yeah, exactly. Suddenly, you all get kidnapped for 4 days.
Fuck.
Damn you, neurotoxin. All right. Yeah, let's head out. Luke, are you gonna? Kronos, are you gonna dock in the rearward area of making hand gestures? Never mind.
Uh-huh.
I assume that's where it
I
is,
hate
unless
you. Just know that I hate you.
unless otherwise stated.
All right, fuck it, let's go. Do we need anything before we head out, Zalnan?
He just kind of looks at Whisper and goes, "No, I think he's all I need."
Yeah, if he could stop eating every fucking brain in sight.
Hey, you can eat all the bad guy brains you want.
Yeah.
You can see when this speaks, his eyes get like Whisper's eyes get big and kind of watery, and then when Kronos speaks, they kind of relax a little bit.
You see a guinea pig smile. I'm sorry, hamster.
Just not feel as guilty, I guess.
That's quite the disparity.
But yeah, you guys have the location, so there's not too much crazy that has to be with that. Just a simple pilot check will get you there.
Okay.
And then,
It's a good thing we have a simple pilot.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're simply piloting.
Simpleton.
Uh-huh.
I'm drinking Simply Orange. It is a mimosa.
Uh-huh. Enjoy the sugar.
Check out that score.
And it's delicious.
Oh, there we go. Finally. Good score.
I've got water. And you're right, Feline. No. Yeah.
So, on the Roll34 website, there are 159 Kraken entries, and there are 101,000 tentacle entries.
Totally pertinent to what we're
surprise
going to
me.
do right now.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Piloting is a 28.
28. All right, nice. And with their disadvantage, is the invisibility. Okay. All right, so you guys head out. This is at the edge of the system, similar to a spot where his brother was testing. Not the same location, but just a similar type of area where it's kind of like out into the inner rim a little bit. And you see that there is sort of this large asteroid, like you've seen before, with a big hangar door in it. And you don't see any defenses, but your scans, when you run a regular just passive scan over it, it kind of comes back weird. It's definitely protected in some way, shape, or form.
Have we been here before? Is this the asteroid that had the force field over the hangar bay?
No. It's a similar. Yeah, it's actually similar like construction to that, but it's not that place.
Okay. Would it help if we shared your thing?
You could. It might.
Did it.
Good job, did it.
That's too big.
I did it, Shay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that purple dot is basically essentially where you're going on the map. You guys are
Nice.
at the rebel base. So, boop. But yeah. So that's
You
where
have to
are
Bill
if you know where
Cosby
you are on the
magic
map.
marker noise that shit over there. Do 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 do.
Yeah, you have a large asteroid with a hangar door in front of you. The scans don't seem to be penetrating to tell you what's inside, but you could try to hit it with a sensor and hack it, but you would have disadvantage.
Kronos, that's your area of expertise.
Yeah.
I feel like. Where the hell is Kirby?
Yeah, where is Kirby?
He's still back at the base with Perry and Bach trying to make sure that the rebel base will withstand the universe collapsing.
Making sure that our home base is anchored well enough so we can actually take it with us. All right, but this is like Zalnian's like old lab, right? Does he not know like a secret entrance or something like that?
Doesn't really have a secret entrance. It's just one way in, one way out.
God,
Yeah.
that's poor planning.
Really? I mean, this is a government facility, after all, right?
There's got
to be some secret shit.
Poor planning.
It's not that big when you would think of like a government facility. It seems like this is a small lab hidden somewhere away from a home planet to be quarantined.
So
This
it's
is
kind
a
of
black
out of
site.
the way. Obviously, it's out of the way.
Yeah, meant to be
Not to get
disposed if
racial.
needed.
All right.
When do you not get racial?
Settle down, barbarian.
So, can Zalnan assist me in the hacking, or am I flying El Solo?
No, so if you take the assistance, he could, but
Okay.
you would just all that would do is get rid of the disadvantage, so you'd be rolling a single check, not with advantage.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
better than having to roll disadvantage. So
Oh,
I'll take it.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So scrolling.
No one wants the dis, just the advantage.
Let's see. All right. So use computer. All right. So 25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 plus 14.
So
Which I can add.
that actually does not break the DC.
Okay.
So what happens with this is you just basically hit a firewall. The way these defenses are specifically set up, it's just stopping you from any more access. You can't continue to try. You only have one failure. Typically, you notice like 2 failures in the system, you get locked out, or there's like some
Right.
kind of feedback or trace or something usually triggers on the second countermeasure.
Sure.
In the second
Kind of
failure.
like trying to sign into an email account and you fuck it
Yeah.
up a couple of times. They're like, yeah, no, sorry, you're suspicious. All right.
The password is password.
You don't have like a. I'm gonna ask Zalnan. You don't have like a pass card or anything like that, right? No passcode to get through.
Biometrics, a backdoor.
That's how he's aiding you with his advantage
gotcha.
is he's giving you all the information that he used to have in this place. But when you're using it, it is coming up as invalid, but you're using that to kind of deconstruct what they may have updated it to. Sort of, you're using it to like sort of get rid of options if that helps. So it's not necessarily the most helpful, but it's
but at least it gives you a frame of reference. Here's how
Yeah.
big the password is. Here are the steps to actually log in.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to
Does
warn
it-
everybody ahead of time. If this fails, we might need to hightail it and figure out another plan of attack.
Before we set off all the defenses, does it seem like a torpedo in the door would loosen things a little?
The way this hangar is built, you do think a couple torpedoes, like any other hangar, could open it. You're not exactly sure what defenses this place has, based on you can't scan it, but you could do that to get in. Yes. So
Well,
it's
let's
not
ask
like you can't.
Zalnan. What are the defenses in here?
Last I know, there was just your standard anti-ship weapons. I'm guessing some kind of missiles. They must have some kind of weapons that lock on, some kind of weapons that are direct fire. I don't know exactly. That wasn't really my research. He's sort of just like looking like he's starting to think about all the things that could possibly happen, and he's getting worried.
Well, let's
Right.
let's imagine someone just appears in the hangar. Are there anti-personnel things in there, like booty traps or gas
Booty
or?
traps. Are there booty traps?
I went Goonies.
Some facilities do have forbiddance generators. They're anti-magic, but I don't recall if ours did actually. So maybe
You're
you could
so
always try.
helpful.
I didn't
so-
study every aspect of the lab I worked in. I just did my research.
Was
How
it
long has
your
been since
lab?
You've been here.
I was hired, and he basically gives you the company he was hired by, which I can't remember off the top of my head. I have to open up a fucking file, but he was
Was it
hired
Perry
by
Was
one of
it
the.
Brute Dynamics?
Ooh, it actually might be. Hold on one sec. I gotta look.
Because I remember that
Um,
name. I like that name. Reminds me of Massive Dynamic from Fringe.
It was actually Rifle Dynamics is what it's actually like a reference to, which is an AK company.
That's cool. Still a cool name.
So, oh no, this was for.
All right, I've got the solution. While Woodrow's checking on this, Luke, just dimension door the ship into the hangar.
Okay.
What could go wrong? So here's my real
Cimex
thought.
Labs. So is what it was.
Oh. So not one we've dealt with. Okay. So we can either throw some weapons at it, or like a death ray or two, or I could try to teleport through the force field. At which point, I either succeed and then get attacked, or don't succeed and I don't know, become paste.
I mean, we can go full bore and attack the shit out of it, if this next hacking attempt fails.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna prime my new death ray.
Heard.
I mean, because we might as well full bore attack it if they ping to me. So
I'm gonna put the
Get
ship on
16
red
D10
alert.
ready.
all right, here we go. Use
Is that the
computer.
death ray? 16d10.
Fucking nat 20. Fuck yes.
Nice. Okay, so you definitely
You still
beat the
fail.
30. Yeah, you still fail.
31. You still fail. Fuck.
No, you beat a 30, so that's good.
Damn.
Yeah,
I only
so
beat it
you
by
basically-
one.
Yeah, your sensor ray
God damn.
essentially pierces in and gets you into their system. You're in their systems. What's sort of the first thing you want to do? Do you want to go to cameras? Just open the hangar? What?
Yeah, let's take a look at the cameras and see what's inside. See what kind of troops are in there, placement, all that shit.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Where are you at? Perception.
And Woodrow, you're indeed correct that it has not updated jack shit about my ship.
Okay, so I thought.
So 15 plus 12, so that's a 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah, 27.
So
I
there's
did that correct.
Yeah, there's all kinds of areas. You see an area labeled hangar, quarters, and you go in and you go into the camera files, and you're just in sort of selecting what device to go into, and you see a bunch of labels. You see original specimens, failed specimens, life cycle rooms, quarters, hangar, young specimens, R&D labs.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what kind of resistance are we looking at once we get in there?
And your perception was what again? You said
27.
27.
27.
15
Okay,
plus
so
12, yeah.
flicking through the cameras, you do see that there seems to be what looks like scientists and soldiers in here, but it's kind of weird. There's like odd bone growth on their forehead or something, and it almost kind of looks like their brains exposed. And they have like dreadlocks or something. It's weird. They look weird, but there's definitely some elves here, and there's a gnome that's walking around in the hangar.
Are the dreadlocks moving?
Kinda.
Is this
Can't
a
really tell if they're
tentacle?
moving on their own,
No,
or
stop
if it's
with the
because
tentacles.
they're turning.
Shay?
I saw.
Okay.
Thank you.
Their brains are exposed.
Zaldan, does this look familiar to you? The brain exposed thing with the bone protrusion?
The
Exactly.
gross
Feel
shit?
like.
Does that look right?
He's
That
looking
gross
at
shit
it.
Look at Sudi.
He looks confused and kind of looks like at Whisper, and Whisper just kind of like looks worried. And Kronos, you get in your head that what they were doing here was like basically messing with that weapon, creating that biological weapon and testing it. What they're doing here now, he's not sure, but it looks like whatever happened that made him may have spread possibly, or they're locked in here or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
next
he's not
question.
sure. It's cute. It's strange to Whisper too.
Okay, so this is not something that they've seen before, not something they're familiar with. This isn't
Not 100% no.
Does this look like it's contagious?
He says it is to me. Not sure about others. It seems like it was designed to only infect what, like basically their genetic code.
Oh, okay. So Whisper would get infected by this, but we should be okay.
Well,
He actually says he's already been infected.
Oh, and that's how he was made. Got it.
so the elves are infected. Are the whatever other races we see in there infected as well?
They look different. What's happened to them? They do not look like the same thing that the Eldar elves are. They it looks weird, almost like something burst from their skull. It doesn't look right.
I think that the the malevolent Borg entity hive mind deal thing, I think that is trying to adapt this shit to work on everybody. Yeah.
But that's the type of like resistance you kind of see in there. There's other things you see too. Scanning
Like
through
creatures.
Yeah, so in some of the containments you see that are left, there is basically weird type of creatures that are. One of them slamming up to this guy right here, slamming up to the glass. There's one in here that's like a human, and this is a Neolithid. This is the worm you guys fought on Roshana, essentially, but it's like crammed into this cage that it's basically almost outgrown, and it's just like slamming parts of its body against the cage. This in the middle of the room, there is sort of like a bunch of blood almost covering the windows of one of these cells, and through one of the spots you can see as you move the camera around, you see that there's just sort of like almost what looks like one of those elven scions you guys encountered with the tendrils that kind of came from their mouth, and that would always stun you. except it's just naked and it's sitting in there, and there's just like viscera everywhere, effluence of some other things. Maybe there was other test subjects in there or something, but something bad happened in that cage. And then in another one, you see brains with like legs that have sprouted from them, and they're sort of like crawling around on the walls and the glass, and it looks like there's actually a break in that containment. You see similar things down here. There's like weird effluence that's undulating and moving in one of these failed specimen labs, but they're all like, a lot of them are broken. And then there's also, give me an actual perception check, and you guys can all make a perception check because I'm assuming you're sharing the feed.
Yeah. I mean, how else would Zalian see it?
Yeah.
So
28 for mine.
Okay. What was that?
27,
what did
15
Bryn?
plus 12.
Bryn 21, Dis 28.
21? Okay.
27 for me.
Okay, so you guys would have eventually be able to, with that high, deduct that the specimens you see in this area that's labeled young specimen, it is like a brain, and there's a bone growth on the front that you can actually see better now that it's not in something. Is a beak, and there's sort of these tendrils that grow down underneath it. It almost has like a jellyfish kind of look, but it's a brain with a beak instead of a jellyfish.
Well, that's just
yeah.
disconcerting as all hell.
Doesn't look good.
Do we really need to go in here?
Listen,
Like a
Zalian,
lot.
where was your lab? Like, where's the information going to be at most likely? Because there's some fucked up shit in here, dude.
I could. He just essentially is like, I could go through the files right now and see what I could find, and he basically kind of starts going through all this stuff, and it seems he starts to panic a little bit. There's like this anxiety that builds in him as he begins to kind of like stutter and shake and it's not here. It's not in the files. They've erased most everything, but it looks like, ooh, they saved all the data on the weapon. That's still in here, and it looks like they're trying to create a resiliency to it.
Interesting.
They're trying to immunize
just-
themselves from it.
Just to be clear, the weapon is the bioweapon, the same one that they used on the Dark Elves, correct?
It's the one that the High Elves used on the brain that affected the drow, yeah.
Okay.
And that was the catalyst for Eldar gaining his free will from. That's what split the hive mind.
Do you think your research is on stored? Like they took it off the network, but do you think it's stored elsewhere? Like
In
a
my
hard
quarters,
copy?
there might be a backup. It's hard to understand. I'm trying to recall, but there's nothing to recall for certain things. I know I would have kept a backup, but I can't remember if I took it out of the facility or not. And then Whisper speaks up and says, like, I don't remember you taking anything. We left in a hurry.
So you mentioned your quarters. Where are they?
And he basically flicks it out, and the one right next to where all that blood is in the hallway, and you flick into the rooms, there's like just a bunch of blood in this one. The one right under it is where his room was.
Well,
So I have a silly question, guys.
yeah.
What if we just open this shit up to the vacuum and cold of space for a few before we go in there?
Explosive decompression? It? You mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
There is one gnome in the hangar right now you would get.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm more concerned with all those semi-open pens of scary shit.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. That worm back there is probably pretty pissed off being stuck in there. I wonder if we let that thing go, and it would, go through and eat the light work, as it were.
I'm worried about that thing in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
The naked thing just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to let out the worm, do it, but
Brains with beaks, yeah. Yeah.
So do you want to open the cell with the illithid in it, or the neolithid in it?
go ahead, Luke.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and open that cell and let's see what happens.
If you look, the doorways into this facility are a medium size. So you do open both doors. They open, but this back one has been kind of crushed in. So the front one's the only one that opens, and a little bit of the worm sags out that then moves, and it's trying to get out. It can't really fit out of there, but it is now very angry and more aggravated and violently trying to move around to gain some purchase so it can get out of here. But it seems like trapped in there like it can. Right? It's just stuck.
Oh, poor bastard.
Like they didn't expect it to grow so big.
How far does your dimension door reach? Because I've got a few grenades that we could drop in the hallway between those cages.
Let me double check. The dimension door. Where are you at?
Because you don't actually have to use it to move a person, right? It just opens a door. You can throw something.
That's not how it works in this reality.
That's a very high level spell called Gateway.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I don't have that one. I have teleport, and I've got dimension door.
Okay, Woodrow.
At least I think
The bottom right corner of the worm cage.
Yeah, there it is.
If we get, right in there. If we get close, how far is that from our position?
What?
Like if I bring in the ship really close.
What?
You have a lot of wall. The hangar bay is right here. This is the hangar bay. You could get the ship in and you could see a wall and a door.
Right,
That's
I'm
what
just
you
trying
can
to I'm just trying to determine if that spot that I just indicated to you is within 500 feet.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm just trying to determine if that spot that I indicated to you up there is within 500 feet.
Okay. So, yeah, it's within 500. It's within, like, 200. But you cannot see it. You don't have a line of sight.
But we can see it on camera, right?
Yeah, so if you're using some kind of teleport, yes. But any kind of, like, weapon is not going to magically get there.
I get you.
Yeah.
What do you mean my weapon can't magically find my target?
I'm sure that there are some weapons that can magically find the target.
Like magic missile?
I mean, Axie does a pretty
Yeah.
good job.
Ooh, could I send magic missiles that way? I have magic missile.
Can't go through doors. So, no.
What if we open the doors?
That wouldn't work with like the line of sight, like the teleporting, because teleporting you have to see the space to move there. Line of sight with a spell means you have to have clear line of sight to your target. That's not clear line of sight. That's meandered line of sight. It's like it's line of sight adjacent.
Did you see
You
that Tom
literally need one
Selleck
of
movie
those
with the bullets that
controlled-
you seek around corners and shit?
Or Angelina
But,
Jolie and fucking Wanted or whatever. the fuck.
Yeah,
curve
I
the
curve
bullet,
it.
yeah.
I curve it. Yeah.
Or the
Dude, you know what?
remote
Give me a roll.
controlled
No,
rocket
kidding.
from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that
Wait,
rocket,
Metal
the
Gear
Nikita.
Soliding this? Where's my box?
What?
I want a cardboard box and a remote
I want a
control
cardboard box
rocket.
that I'm gonna move through the bay. No one will
Undetected.
detect me.
Yeah. Whose footprints are these?
I don't know. They look like they came from the box. Boxes don't have feet. And I'm like, yes, boxes don't have feet.
Sure they
I'm
don't.
inside the box.
See, the box even said it didn't have feet.
The box can't make a footprint.
You could you dimension door it just into his quarters where the big blood splatter is?
I can't do that. That's not how Dimension Door works in this universe.
Yeah, you take somebody
No.
with you, right?
You could go into his quarters with the camera. With the camera, you can do teleporting because you can see the area, but you can't. It doesn't give you like direct line of sight for like attack spells and shit. Things that move
Yeah, but I
in a
can't just
line.
teleport a grenade in there.
Oh
Can
no,
Okay.
no.
That's what they're
I thought he
talking
said teleport into his room. So
Yeah, is there any creature in his room?
not that you can see.
I thought
no.
there was just the blood splatter.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like effluence and blood in the next room.
about. Oh, and so his quarters were okay. So yes, I could do that. I could take Zalnan and Dimension Door into his quarters.
Well, why don't you do that while I 90 feet at a time sneak up on this worm and drop a couple grenades outside its cage to help a worm out.
Okay.
But be sneaky about it. Wait, are there sensors that detect magic?
Yes.
God damn
Can I
it!
turn those off?
That's
You
true,
can.
Mr. Root.
No, you have
Okay.
access. You're in the system right now, so if you
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
want
that's-
alarms to trip you, you can basically just shut down the securities. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, then let's do that before we walk into a fucking firing squad. And yeah, I suppose I'd have to open the hangar door for us as well, wouldn't I?
mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said there was one gnome in the hangar?
Yes. Oh no, well, as they've been moving around, it's not in the hangar anymore. I've been kind of.
What was he
moving them on
doing in the
map.
hangar?
Okay.
He came from this room and walked out, and then walked up to this table.
Twiddling his thumbs, but everyone's
Another one
Okay.
came out of the bathroom, and then some more are going out of this lab.
They're moving around like you do. You don't just stand in one location. All right, so the hangar is clear right now. So let's we'll go ahead
What's-
and
I'm
turn
gonna
off
stand in
the
one
security.
location.
What's in the hangar? Is that
So
a ship?
essentially, yeah, that's a ship. There's one ship in there.
If we
Bryn, we're
survive
getting you a
it, we
ship.
can jack it.
Bryn ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
you want
this.
Bryn flying? That sounds like a bad idea.
All right, turn off the security system and then open the hangar door. And then I guess I'll take Zalnan with me to his quarters.
Okay. So we're using Kirby for Zalman. Boop boop.
And I've decided instead of using my 500 foot, I'm going to use my 90 foot and just bamf a few times.
Okay, so you're just gonna roll me just a single stealth check
Okay.
because it's not gonna be super hard.
A 20. So 35.
35. And with access to the camera system, teleporting around is not gonna be a problem. So, where are you trying to go with your first little movement? Where are you trying to?
Not directly in front of any doors. Up that hallway. Yeah.
About in here. Okay.
Don't step on the glass.
So
Yeah.
90 foot. Poof. As you bamf in here, in this like hallway, there's no guards or anything like that have been in this area for the moment, and you see next to you a pile of, or a couple piles of effluence that's undulating and slowly kind of moves towards the window when you teleport in there. It
Gross.
seems like it just senses you, so that's kind of
Creepy.
foreboding. But yeah, you teleport
Can we-
to your first.
Yeah.
Can we
Disconcerting as hell.
remote detonate grenades?
You actually can, yeah. That is actually a thing. Did you buy any remotes?
I would like to leave one there.
Did you buy any
Sure.
remotes? Very convincing.
Thank you.
No, if you want to set your grenade,
I'll
or your
get it on the way
detonator
back.
to remote detonate. You can.
Brains, beaks, and guns.
I don't think I have thermal. I
But,
have one thermal left. So
For future reference, if you put something out there like that, so you have to send a signal to it, it has to be on and it could be hacked. But you can.
I'll get it on the way back. I'm not going to drop it yet. I'm going to do it on the way back, just so I don't screw myself.
And so that was just a first teleport, and since your dexterity is a little faster, we can get yours first. So that's your bonus action. Would you like to move, investigate a little bit? You still have a turn.
What's that blue thing to the right?
This, if you sort of pop this door open, you see that this actually just a empty, sort of like a floor to wall or floor to ceiling, like that. 15-foot big tank. Looks like it can hold something pretty big.
But it's empty?
Yeah, that one seems to be empty.
Oh, nice distinction. Add the next one.
When you go here and you start kind of walking over some broken glass, you open this door. This one is weird. It's just dark. There's something like up against the glass. You can't really see into it, but it's full of something.
When I park my ship in the hangar, I'm going to aim the front of it.
This whole facility needs to be nuked from orbit. Are you kidding me?
In an up direction, as if pointing it at all the shit.
Destroy the abominations.
When you go to continue moving and that door is about to shut, you notice that the sound from the door, like shutting, sort of starts to make things move a little bit, and it's like the sound of the door opening and shutting kind of has aggravated it a little bit. And you see like a burst, almost like a little school of fish or minnows move around in there. They're very small. They look like tadpoles, and behind it, all the moving swarm, you can see there's just a big brain that has looks like it has a section of it like dissected off, or bisected off or whatever, but it has a piece of its head cut out or brain cut out, and then they all sort of like go back to the edge like suckerfish and sort of like block your view again. The door shuts, and yeah.
What in the name of fucking space Frankenstein is going on here?
I don't feel any telepathic tingle in this area, do I?
Well, you are blocked off from telepathic tingle, so if you want to open yourself to this area, you can. Just let me know.
Ooh. Maybe just a scotch, like the smallest.
So give me a
Malware Bites recommends you don't continue.
I don't think it's like a faucet that you can just put it on drip. I'm pretty sure it's more like a fucking phone. You're either on the line or you're not.
Yeah, sorry. This specific one's charisma. Charisma saving throw.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
18 plus 6, so 24.
Okay, that's good. So you like you said, you open it. You do what you said. What you said was you want to open it just the smidge. When you do that, like I said before, when you try to invest or like infiltrate the mind of the high elves that you've come up against, there's that oppressive force and like second persona or personality like in the background, the overseer. With this, all you feel is the overseer, but it's like chaotic, panicked, maniacal. It's oppressive, completely self-destructive, and insane. And you shut. I'm assuming shut it off like you said. You just want to open the image, see, and then shut. So that's what you said you were gonna do. That's what you do. But yeah, you realize that whatever's here is definitely still when you were told by Eldar how Zorg lost his mind in the splitting. Whatever's here is probably still under the effect of, or like broke from it. It didn't split off like Eldar. This is a side effect, basically.
Oh, every weapon on my ship is pointed at that tank right now.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh my god. I wonder what that hunk of brain missing will do.
No, it's not that.
12, and my medicine is a 6.
The Trojan
okay,
horse
so an
virus
18?
that you just opened up to.
Yeah.
18's not bad. You're gonna die. No, I'm just kidding. What you do notice is that it wasn't like pieces had been dissected or a piece had been taken off. It's actually almost like it had been not grown yet. So with that 18, you start to see that they probably grew that brain in that jar from some piece of genetic material that was probably infected and damaged.
And it's not done yet. Okay. Okay. I guess that's the end of my turn, probably.
Yep. And so, Kronos, you teleport
Yep.
poof, and into this room.
And die.
Die.
Yeah.
What are you going to use? Because he's going to start tearing the room apart, which is essentially going to aid you in an investigation. Since you're the player, I'll let you roll. I want to roll as
Okay.
little as possible. So you can roll with advantage since you're basically helping him tear his room apart.
Don't forget your goggles.
Right.
Yeah, they give him
Well, I mean
advantage
that's
anyway,
why I
but-
have advantage.
Yeah. Technically.
So, 18 plus 6, so what is that? 24.
24.
Nice. Okay. With the investigation, you don't manage to find any sort of USB or anything yet. You do start tearing the room apart, and you're flicking your goggles on go mode essentially, right? So you're like basically
Yeah.
turning them on, and okay. So as you're doing that, you can kind of like see through walls and into the ethereal or whatever. And as you're moving around with the 24, what you do notice is the once effluence in that room behind you is undulating and beginning to like move and suck itself under the door, beginning to starting to move, but you still have your movement and a bonus action if you want, but you did use your action to sort of like tear the room apart. Full investigation.
Zaldan,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Zaldan know. Like, there's something seeping under the door, and I imagine it's probably gonna head this way soon. So let's hurry this up.
All right. And then you have bonus action or movement if you want to do anything with that, like spells or. With movement, you can interact with an object, so you could like barricade or attempt to barricade the room somehow or something like that as well.
Yeah. Is there a towel? Can I stuff a towel underneath the door?
There is a bed with a comforter, and you can go ahead and basically
All right.
just stuff it down. You don't have to make a check or anything because you can just do that. It'll be they'll have to basically make like a kind of like a strength check to push their way through to even get in.
I mean,
yeah,
and if
there's
it would do anything, put the mattress against the door as well.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, you basically just like start kicking the comforter down into any sort of like crack that might be in the wall or whatever, like, and then putting the mattress up against it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just I want to barricade that door as much as possible to give him as much time to find what he's looking for.
Oh, gotcha. Bryn, you're in the ship with Whisper. Whisper's looking next to you and seems pretty nervous. He does not seem to like this place. And in your head, he tells you, I did everything in my power to get Zalnan out of here. I never wanted to see him back in this place.
Yeah, this place sucks. I don't know, man. We had to come back to find his shit, right? Next time when you help get him out of here, grab all of his research.
I just thought it would be better to be left forgotten.
Well, I don't know. It seems
Well,
important enough.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know.
I'm here now.
All right.
So for real, I ask him, like, is there anything that you can remember about this place that maybe will help me in aiding them while they're running around doing all of this? Is there anything you can think of that I might need to know?
He's trying to think
I'm
about
sorry,
anything.
The BFG is with me.
That's all right. That's all right. I got my tattoos. I got my arcane tattoos.
Yeah, you'll be.
I got a firebolt.
Look, you lightning us enough. Lightning the fucking goo shit. It's gotta be highly
Listen,
conductive.
I haven't lit you people up with lightning in like most of this entire campaign.
Forgive me for not forgetting.
Whatever. Also, I'd like to point out that was not my fault.
Okay, fair.
Facts. So what he does say though is like the only thing that got me they got us through this last time was being patient and quiet.
That's definitely our hallmark.
Quiet, maybe
Like-
not so much patience.
All right, we're real quiet.
Okay, so
I'm
Adam-
quiet.
Every time I have to stealth, I fall over in like full power armor on
That's
top
why you're
of
on-
bells and not kaleidoscopes, xylophones. That's what I was gonna say.
That's why you're on the ship.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. We'll get you a real good stealth generator next time. Woodrow, before I move on from that doorway with my next bonus action movement,
Mhm.
I want to cast True Sight and look at that.
Oh, and look at the brain.
Yeah.
Sanity
so
check.
The only interesting thing you'd see is when you open the door and sort of the worms tadpoles don't move again, but you're looking into the ethereal plane, so you can kind of see like through their blocking when you focus, and you can see the brain, and it's kind of trippy because you can see the brain and all like the sort of like the neural pathways almost in it, like you would see the same systems in like a human body, but they're sort of like where it isn't anymore, like where it's the parts that still need to be grown. You can see like these threads coming off of the neurons that are existent still, that sort of like begin in the ethereal plane, kind of start to almost take shape of what the brain will be when that forms, but it's just like
gotcha.
the pathways, and that's kind of all you really get from looking. It doesn't seem that there's any sort of like undead or special connection to the ethereal plane, but it is kind of trippy, a trippy visual.
Oh, I'm so glad I activated that for the next hour.
Hey, you never know.
Sounds good.
So you're going to. Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. That threw me off a little bit. I made their checks here with disadvantage, with advantage because they're helping each other, but they have to get a DC to move through because they can't just slide through with their ability because you have blocked it.
Good.
So two get to do the check, and that is still. Let's see, 13. That's not bad. Okay, so they don't get into the room completely, but this guy, you can see where you've like tried to like hold the blanket up with the like push the blanket up with the mattress. There's
Yeah.
like parts where it's seeping up and kind of going up along the ceiling and starting to drip down over, but it's very little. It doesn't seem to be a big threat right now. It's having trouble moving through the space. But
Good.
yeah.
Zelda, hurry.
Yeah, and then Dis, now it's your turn.
Cool. Continue on up.
Continue on up. Okay. How far do you want to go?
Will 90
If you
feet
can
get me
see
there?
Yeah, there's no door here. You can just like clearly see into this lab. The doors are over here. So.
How far up will I have to move to get line of sight on that bottom right corner of the worm cage?
A good line is just be a 5-foot step over.
Okay,
Roll that
then let's
bitch
just
in.
let's just do that.
Give me an
is there
acrobatics check.
Is there an
Okay.
actual like shooting sound to my predator autocannon?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Acrobatics, you said?
Yeah. And so you said you're using a grenade though, right? Or
Well, if I can do this from a distance, that's my thing. If I didn't have to move up there, I was exploring my options. 19.
yeah, okay. 19. So let's see. Okay, so and you're trying to get it basically in this area. So if you want to be
Yeah.
the best right there, that puts you within the 60 feet. So one
Okay.
step forward essentially.
What
Yeah, so
kind
an
of grenade?
acrobatics check to put it in the spot you want to get it at.
Okay.
See if the
Flashbang wouldn't do it. A frag grenade would do it, probably.
Yeah, if you think so.
Okay, then I'll try a
Be
frag.
aware where you toss the frag grenade. You don't, let the scion out.
No, I'm probably gonna let this on. What's the area of effect? of this fucking-
Yeah.
10 or 20,
Yes.
I think. I think it's 10. So
20.
20, yeah.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh,
30,
fragmentation. Yeah.
So can I move up a couple of steps and get it past it?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
try
yeah.
and get the grenade like back in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can.
All right. So was the 19 my throw?
Is that the total of your acrobatics?
Yeah, 14 plus 5, 19.
Yeah. Essentially, you're just trying to like roll the grenade down the hall so it doesn't fucking like bounce back or get, bounce down one of these fucking side hallways some weird way.
And ball it all around.
Yeah. So you roll it down, hits the back, and sort of just like sits here and sort of starts spinning, and until it stops and fucking detonates. Go ahead and roll the damage on the frag grenade for me. Actually, I think it's 8d6.
It is, yes, 86.
It's like basically a fireball. Oh, nice.
Only 15.
Real good. Only 15. Okay, that's enough to crack the glass. Now, with the force of the strength check I made, that sort of goes off. There's a bang. Some fragmentation comes down the hallway at you, but it's not lethal as it starts to sort of like hit down near you. The glass on the single like humanoid entity doesn't seem to break. It gets a little cracked from pieces of fragmentation that hit it, but they're like side glances, so it's just like external damage that's not too
Yeah, like scratches rather than full on crack.
And then the glass by the Neolithid, though, however, just implodes under the force of it pushing against it. And the back window, basically, it breaks this whole section and starts to just move out and all around this area. As that happens, you see, you have what with your sight? Your passive perception is what again, Dis? Because I think they beat your passive perception, but I can't remember.
My passive perception is 26, and I have true sight on right now.
Now with the true sight, they don't get the advantage. So what you do see is real quick.
These 70 other layers of people.
No, these weird brain-like things crawl around the wall and it's like try to move away from this worm, essentially. But yeah, it breaks through and starts moving in that room, and you see these things start moving around. But that's just sort of it hasn't actually moved, but that's where it's headed. And then that is your action, but you still have movement because you used a bonus and or no, you didn't use you just stepped, right? Yeah, okay. So you still have your bonus action for teleporting. That's what it is. Oh.
How's it going over there, Kronos?
There's some red goo trying to get under the door, and oh fuck! Now it's dripping from the ceiling. Yeah, it's going great over here. How's it going over there with you?
Can I drop down to? Wait, I've used my movement. Okay, can I teleport to the hallway above that? Okay. Okay.
The hallway.
Drop me down too, and then right as far as my 90 will take me. I'm trying to get that vertical hallway next to the room that they're in. Keep moving your mouse to the right, and
that's 90.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. From where you were, yeah.
Okay. Can I use the other part of my movement since I moved 3 hexes?
Yeah, if you only use 15 movement, you still have your other 15 from your normal movement. Yeah.
Okay.
So
then give me.
Oops. Boom.
Yeah, and basically I'm headed for 3 squares to the right, just to let you know.
You're headed for.
Yeah, so I can right there, so I can see like straight down.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And that's it for me.
Then it is Kronos, your turn. You can go ahead and make another investigation check with advantage.
Alrighty.
And since you have advantage with the goggles already, you can sort of, if you want, since you're a bard, give a command to Zalnan, and have him do something, if you want.
I just
using your action to investigate.
I want him to find whatever he needs. If there's anything in his quarters here that he needs, get it and stow it in his pockets, whatever bag he brought with him, whatever. Just get what he needs and get the hell out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prison Waller.
So,
Love you, Shay. I saw that.
got an 18 for investigation this time.
18 total?
18 total, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that actually, that one didn't get it, but because you commanded Zalnan to look, he got a check, and he rolled a 17 plus his 10, which is 27, which beats the 25,
Excellent.
which you failed by 1. He kind of like goes over, and as he like he's looking at the mattress that you flipped over, and he's sort of like holding it, trying to help, and he like looks at it, and he can see that there's a part that's stitched on it that he had sort of like come undone where he slipped it, and he's like, oh, that makes sense, and sort of like it's a perfect little spot, and pulls it out of the mattress as you're just like holding it against the door. But yeah, he has found it and has it in his possession.
Excellent.
But you did use your action to investigate as well and didn't make it.
Yep. Let's see. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Get to the chopper.
Can I carry him with me with Misty Step?
Not Misty Step, no.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, fuck. Already used my action. Bonus action again. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I can't really do anything except I guess try to, I don't know, re-fortify the door, keep these fuckers from getting in.
So you're just gonna stay focused on trying to stop them from.
I mean, that's
you're
really
basically
all I
keeping
can do
up-
right now.
Okay, so they're gonna continue to roll with disadvantage, and then they're assisting, so it's a single roll. Oh my god. Okay, we got one fucking check. Okay, let me real quick. As you're sitting there holding the bed against the door, that one tendril that kind of like made it through dipping down, you can see there's a shift, and there's sort of like almost like parts of skin and intestine that kind of like slid or slide up along the wall as well, and the mass that was in there grows a significant amount as it begins to actually get in the room above you on the ceiling.
I look up at it and I'm like, what in the fucking name of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
And then, and as it sort of like builds up, you can see that there's now like broken rib bones that kind of like are popping out, different bone fragments. And
correction, this is more Reanimator territory. Fuck this.
Oh, a 19 plus? Well, your AC is 20 or 21 right now.
My AC is 20.
20, okay. My
Phelan has a suggestion.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Yes, send lightning into this metal structure. What could go wrong?
And as it hangs
I don't
above
need
you,
your
and
negativity, Dis.
the fragments of bone float in the effluence. It all sort of shifts, and you can see that there's like a dark pit that opens up as it just begins to dump out more of the like liquid effluence onto you as you're kind of like looking up at it.
Oh!
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, man. Alright.
roll
Okay,
a
I'm so happy I stayed in the shit.
No shit.
I'm so clean.
I'm so happy that we're not in a shower stall after this, and I'm having to use scrub brushes and fire.
24, 16 plus 8.
16 plus 8, 24. All right.
Yeah.
So you are not blinded, but you are just gunks to high hell with the most foul-smelling stuff you've ever experienced in your life.
Yeah,
And I thought they smelled worse on the outside.
That's all it can do since one got through. And you have the device, and then it goes to... And they already moved. They're going to move. The worm is going to move around in here. And just can't really see what's going on anymore, but... Bang, bang. Okay. Some things are happening, and it's very loud, and people seem to know something's up.
No, but I'm cheering it on because we have that camera feed.
Distraction.
I just
Yes.
pop in and go, by the way, the only way that Whisper said they got out of there was by being quiet and
Yeah, well.
patient.
When the
Dis.
shit
Whatever,
goes
you guys wanna die, that's
down,
on
you
you.
better be ready. When the shit goes down.
Okay.
Cypress Hill, really?
Yeah, Cypress Hill.
See,
I fucking love Cypress Hill.
Woodrow knew what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, over here.
That made one.
At least
It wouldn't make sense that they'd go down because there's nothing happening there. Dis, as you're getting ready to try to get view, there is the door that opens, and what looks like high elves in their high elven armor, except there is a beak growing out of their forehead and a large brain, pulsing brain on top of their head that makes them look like Mastermind or something. And then they have on the side these sort of like undulating tendrils with spikes at the end of them that are sort of like whipping around frantically. And you didn't stealth or anything.
I was not still stealth.
Did you say it?
You can't. You have to stealth every round. You can't just like stay stealth, throw a grenade, and then still be stealth. Like you can't act and attack and stay stealth unless you have a specific trait. I think it's called, which you might have. Don't you? Do you have it? I think that's for
what
archers
is it?
anyway. I can't remember what it was called. I thought you took some feat.
Two
Did
of
you
them.
bail them out?
Cut some feet off of your enemies, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Those
some
kind
people
of
keep
feet.
Nope.
ears, some people.
I just have alert. It's my only feat.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought you got something else, like some elven something or another. This is the trooper. There we go, dude. My computer does not like Photoshop. Okay.
Oh no.
Bam, bam. And
Might need
so
some more RAM.
20. Yeah, exactly. I do. It's a little cheap laptop. 20 and a 27.
So
I
20
think
misses.
Because you have a 21 AC, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then, one moment, please.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this one would have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, shield wouldn't do it, so I'm not even going to bother. Well, or does it happen automatically?
No, shield you can throw up if you want to. You don't have to. It doesn't like automatically pop up.
Yeah, why not? All right, so it's 26 now, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so the 27 still hits.
Yes,
Okay. So that casting of shield did nothing?
correct. And I don't think I have my dude out, though I am going to bring my dude out here in a second. But go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure you weren't uncanny dodging or any of that.
I don't know. Is it a projectile?
No, it's a. So they shot at you with the pulse rifle. Basically, they brought up a rifle and shot at you. And as a rogue, when you get hit with an attack, you can use your reaction if you want to basically either have the damage, but in your case, because of your build with the shadow, you can negate a single attack around basically with your reaction if you have a reaction.
Oh, okay.
So
Then I'm not going to use my reaction for shield, and instead we'll use my reaction for that.
Okay. That's why I was confused. I was expecting you to uncanny dodge, and you said shield and it did nothing. So I just wanted to.
I'm
Make
not
sure
used
you
to getting
understood.
hit with my dude not out, so that it's fucked up my chi.
You're good. Okay, so you do get hit in the chest with the pulse rifle, but you sort of like instinctively flinch, and as you do, you appear. I think it's 5 feet to the right, anywhere you want, but I'm just moving you closer so you can hit them
that's
with
fine.
your whip sword. And then the other guy missed, and the other guy's coming up from behind. Can't really see you. And then that is all their turns. They can kind of do their communication now. And this is your turn. Unless Bryn, if there's anything Bryn wants to do from the ship, she can act. If she wants to join the fight, come down into the hangar, whatever, take the ship into the hangar, she can.
I don't know. Do you guys need my help? You want me to just stay?
We don't know yet.
Hold action.
I mean, this shit could go sideways.
I mean, you
starting to
can
look
get
that way.
ready. Put the Yeti in the driver's seat, and why don't you come into the hangar?
Wait, Whisper is there. He's piloted the ship before.
Yeah,
God.
Do you really want to put the Yeti in charge of the ship? Do you want your ship
No.
to stay
Fine.
intact?
We're adding Dis and putting Whisper in charge.
What a
That's
shock.
a good
Do not
rule of
leave.
thumb, like for life, in general.
Whisper, do not leave without all of us.
All.
Bang. Let's see. And if you want to use your action, so it's basically essentially your movement to get to the hangar, but you still have a bonus action if you like to do anything with it, and your 40 movement or your fly, if you want to fly. Excuse me.
Or bonus action dash.
So
She doesn't have that. She's not a root.
Damn it.
First I ask, okay, who needs my help more? Or
Crow,
you guys
no.
both in?
Yeah, you should probably maybe distract some of these things, so I
Okay.
might have a chance.
All right. Get me as close to them as you can.
Boom. So
And you have
when
now sighted an enemy.
Yeah, and you have so that's your action and your movement, but you just still have a bonus if you want to do anything with your bonus that you can. I don't know if there's any spells you have that are bonus, but I know you can. You have like rage and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, I hit my little rage button.
and then, so dis, the enemies went. Boom. Yeah, so we're back to dis.
It just has the word roar on it.
Roar. Right over my heart says roar.
Anger! Grr!
How many feet are each box so I know where I can put my
5.
shadow? Okay, so can I put my shadow behind the last one coming down the hallway?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah, so there is no surprise, but I'm going to attack the back one.
Okay. And for expediency's sake, is all you're looking for is hits. I don't think you can do under these guys' minimum health, so that's just
Okay.
for sake. You hit, they go down. Unless it's otherwise, I say.
So a 17 plus my bonus and a 17 plus my bonus for my
Yep,
2 attacks.
Okay. And you're attacking the front and the back, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that guy's dead. And this guy's dead. Okay, bam.
Awesome. And that's my turn.
And then,
Oh, I have movement.
Mhm.
So I'm going to move down towards the goo.
Okay. Are you wait,
I'm going to move as close to the guy in the middle as I can, and then move my shadow as far as 30 feet will stretch. If that makes sense.
bang. Yeah, you're good. I just want to make sure, boom. And then Kronos.
All right. Rather not burn another dimension door if I don't have to.
I need to open up this guy.
Just enjoy the aroma, the bouquet.
No.
The background noises of a Neolithid eating brains.
Hey,
I was referring
music
to
to
the
my
stench
ears.
he's covered in, but
Yeah. Yes, Feline, I definitely need a shower.
There's a whole ambiance here.
yeah.
Ugh. Jesus. All right.
A vibe.
As the kids say.
It's
Yes.
on the ceiling now. Is the one that came in?
Correct. It is on the ceiling above you, dumping effluence onto you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All
and
right.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
No, he made the
dodged-
save.
I made the save. Yeah. So meh.
He pops on his little swimmers thing that they put over their nose to keep.
You know what? I dimension door out and grab this. I bring them back and I shove their face right into the thing.
Yes, opposing strength checks. I can't wait.
No, you're going in that thing, whether you like it or not.
Cast and
Do it once you're inside that thing. Explode it. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right. Do the goggles give me any kind of information about this thing? Like, I don't know.
They actually do not, but you get the sense that like fire would it wouldn't like fire.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of sounding like John Carpenter's the fucking thing over here. So
Lightning, maybe.
yeah,
I don't know.
let's go ahead and light it up with fire. It was between that or Kirby Crackle. So yeah, let's go ahead and light it up with fire.
Right, go ahead and make me an attack. Now these guys are not like the guards or whatever. They have a little sacks of hit points, so we'll have to actually do some math here.
All right, so
This is why I was giggling when you said, "So do the goggles
Like,
do
sure.
anything?"
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I was thinking back to that Simpsons episode where the fake Arnold Schwarzenegger is standing in the
they
fire.
do not
They do not
sing.
sing.
All right, so 19 plus 10, so 29 to hit.
29. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna hit her.
All right, so 3d10 fire damage.
Fire damage.
Fire. Ready, aim,
That way.
fire. So
Do you
that
have the
didn't
wing?
suck. All right, so
Oh, Bryn, don't forget you have the little ring of 1d4 fireball. Think.
26 fire damage.
Yes.
That's 52. Okay.
He had a little sack of hit points. His sack is empty
now
though.
Now it's a very, very tiny drop of hit points. I mean, he's still up. He's still up.
Holy
Is he?
shit.
But it
Confused.
is it's scorched beyond belief. Falls off the ceiling next to you, so it's technically adjacent to you. Although it's immune to prone, so it's technically not prone.
Right.
And it's just a charred, like all of the fresh skin that was exposed is all black and cracked, and then it's like trying to move, but it seems to be very injured.
Can I use my
No.
bonus action to kick it to death with my steel-toed boots?
Does it attack?
Yeah.
You know what? For the sake of cool, I will say that this is your dual wielding weapon, and it's your foot.
I mean, you do have two of them.
Offhand attack, because technically you made an attack roll,
Right.
so this is stretching beyond belief. But yeah, go
Right.
ahead and give me a stomp
Totally.
check. Curb stomping.
All right. Yeah, fucking A. I mean, this is for dropping shit all over me. So, need me to make another attack roll?
So it would be
Wait.
an attack roll using your strength.
Now you're gonna get that on your shoes.
That's all right. I got to hose my entire body off anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. By the way, you're re-entering the ship by way of your ship.
All right. So, 17. So 13 plus 4 with my strength.
17. That hits. Your foot goes right through the crusty outside into the gooey middle. Middle, center, and middle.
Yes. It's like you
Minute.
stepped on a gusher.
That's right. And
Kind
I
of.
stamped that fucker to death. Hopefully.
Or like,
And it's going to
or like
be
those
strength.
kids.
You know what? Strength plus a D. We'll say your boots are a D10. You got steel toes, you
D10?
said, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you
steel
get like
toes.
murder stomper boots, so we'll do a D10.
Hell
Like a
yeah.
hammer.
All right. So strength plus a D10.
I love how the dice of his boots is better than the dice of my sword.
I know. It's supposed to be strength plus like 1 or some shit. But
All right. So that was 8 plus 4, so 12 on that.
12. 12 damage.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on. 64. Woo! You brought out 1 point over its hit points.
Yes!
64 damage. So it sort of falls off the ceiling. It starts to smell a little bit like barbecue, but rotten barbecue. And you basically just go, "Not today, motherfucker!" You step down into it, and it crunches.
Yes.
And then there's like a little, it like rises up around with a hole in your foot. And, yeah, look, you just keep smashing it until it's essentially nothing, just paste.
Eventually, I'm just stomping wet concrete.
And then Zalnan next to you goes like, "Are we leaving now?" As more of them start to fill the space, but it's not their turn yet, so they can't actually do anything. So it's just fluff, and then it goes to technically Bryn was just holding She actually goes before the enemies. I'm assuming her dexterity is higher than these mindless. They're not mindless, but they're kind of like zombies. So you're next, Bryn.
I mean,
And
my
in front of
dex
you,
is 18, so.
yeah, exactly. You see, similar to what Dis is fighting in front of you, an elf in high elven garb, but it's got a brain and beak sticking out of the top of its head, and it doesn't seem to be aware of you. Its back is to you.
2 hallways away. Just tap it, hon.
Can I throw Axie at his gaping brain?
You can.
Ew.
Light him up.
We need to clip that.
Like fire axie. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Have fire
Yeah.
axie, lightning axie, or ice axie. It's up to her. But
There you
fire would be
go.
the best choice.
Fire Axie. Fire Axie.
Flamethrow, Bryn. Feline says.
21.
As you throw your axe, it basically just splits right through the brain at the top, which kind of falls in two, and doesn't completely dislodge because it's connected, but it's not like it's holding on, so it kind of like slacks a little bit off the exposed what was inner skull of the elf as it just sort of falls to one knee, then to another one, and then back, looking back at you, Bryn, as it's kind of like twisted form falls, and the axe actually comes right back to your hand.
Yay.
I just messaged Susan early. I'm like, that was gross.
Listen, you don't even know the half of
That's
it.
in Kronos' mouth right now.
No, it's not. You are uncomfortably
Kronos,
obsessed with my
RPG.
mouth, Dis, and yeah.
There's a shower of Listerine waiting for Kronos.
I mean, I might just engulf
Shower
myself in
Purell.
flame and burn it off.
Yeah, do the what's his name?
And it
Ghost
smells
Rider?
funny too.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is one attack. You still have movement, bonus action, and you are raging. That guy, no more alive. He lives no longer.
Okay.
Yep. And then
keep
10,
moving.
20, 30. Oh, look at that.
Oh no!
that.
I'm gonna just So
Light him up.
yeah, just gonna throw it fire axe again because that sounds like fun. Actually, wait.
Yeah, you don't even have to throw. These when you see this,
I'm
it's not
missing
just...
it.
They're not just piles of like muck on the ground. This is actually, it looks like blood has covered the floor, the wall, the ceiling, and it's just moving, and it looks like it's almost draining like water, but it's weird because it's sideways against the door that Kronos is in. It's all just like twisting and trying to drain into that doorway, the cracks that are in it, and move through. But it doesn't seem to be going very fast. So you can,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, this guy's dead.
So if I laser rifle, I'm not gonna be able to laser rifle like through more than one of them, right?
No.
No. Well,
yeah.
then I'm just gonna hit it with a flaming axe because it's gross.
Let's
Fire
see.
works well.
Are there auto fire rules in D&D? I don't think there is. We can do auto fire rules. So basically, you can hit 10. So 10 and 10. So a 20-foot line. So you could hit all of them if you wanted to just like take the pulse rifle and do a full auto fire. We'll say. But essentially, what that is you don't make an attack to hit. They make like dexterity saves to try and avoid the damage.
Well, I don't
And
know.
they don't look very dexterous. Oh. Then yeah, you could take that and just eviscerate one if you want.
Oh, just fine. Laser rifle auto attack and see if we can't get rid of more than one of them. Might as well.
You know what? Okay, so they'll make their saves, but since you got a nat 20, we'll just double the damage of the rifle anyway. And the damage of the rifle, I believe, is 3d8.
3d8 plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, so 3d8. 3 and a 4, so that's a fail. And a 12, but with a negative. Let's see, what was the negative again? Oh, only 1, so that's an 11. That's a fail as well. So go ahead and roll me 6d8 plus 4 because the plus doesn't get doubled. Ooh. I mean, it's basically like you shot the BFG.
34.
34. All right. So all three of them take 34 damage as Bryn lights up the hallway with fucking radiant laser fire. And
Noise.
so it's axi attack, auto fire attack, movement. Here's a bonus action. I can't remember. I don't think you have anything really you could use since you've already raged with your class.
Yeah.
So then it goes to enemies.
Feline. Does anybody have a wet vac? Yeah, that would be really helpful right now, wouldn't it?
Suck
Okay,
'em all
make some
up.
strength
Alright.
checks.
You know what I'm thinking?
Oh, an
A
18
cryo grenade.
and a natural 20. Oh, a cryo grenade. That would be interesting. So an 18 and a nat 20 on the strength checks. Let's see what their strength is again. I think they have a plus on that. No, they have a 0. So it's still good enough.
Hey, Creators Outlet.
What's up, Will?
Let's see. Because Bryn is there, one of them gets through sideways into that space above you, and one is actually going to try and get this new threat that's much easier to access. Because the one that was
Bring
trying
it,
to get
bitch.
through still makes it through the net 20.
Bring it, bitch! I am afraid of you!
One with the 18 is going to attack Bryn instead. And then another attack for the other one. Multi-attack? Oh, nice. So I can make 2. So hit, miss,
You could try.
miss, and a miss. Sick.
Yeah, damn
Okay.
straight.
So
Multi-attack like
one-
multi-pass?
Yeah. So as the effluent starts to shift and move towards your feet, you kind of like kick one off as it kind of tries to move up your leg. You can see it like shimmering on the outside of the shield as it moves up the leg, and then the other one moves up and actually breaks through the shield as it sort of like contracts, and you can see all those fragments of like bone and rib flex and like turn into almost like teeth as they just start to stab in and then gyrate around your leg, sawing at it. And you take
Ew! Is it giving you a lap dance?
kind of, but
Nice.
a very deadly one. And you take
But it's doing it to you.
17
Oh, to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17 piercing damage halved, so 8 piercing
Okay.
damage. And I need you to make me a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, although I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. You'll make this. I think your plus is almost as high.
So 26.
A saving throw, yeah. So that's fine. It you can tell it's like trying to pull you off your feet, but it's kind of just like standing in a weak stream. To you.
I just send a video of it to Dis, and I'm like, I think it's trying to get busy with me. This is really gross.
You're both like at the opposite ends of the hallway from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dis. With disadvantage, it already has its pistol -1. So it tries to like shift the rifle in range as you moved in close to try and like target you, but you kind of just hold up your weapon and like stop the rifle before it even gets anywhere pointed at you. And with the natural 1, it misses its attack. Bryn, your attacks I already did. Kronos.
Yes.
Oh, and then I got 2 more coming at you. Dis. I gotta roll them still. That is a miss, and this one. That is a miss. Sick. Okay, so those guys miss, and then 2 more shots coming from around the corner at you, Dis. One is a 25. So you can use your reaction because you haven't used it if you want to just negate that. The other one, however, is a 17, so that's not going to hit. Oh.
I do that, by the way, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got a phone call.
You're good. Totally fine. Bang, bang, bang. So as Dis sort of stops one of the rifle with the sword and kind of goes like, you see a bolt from the side like hit their shoulder, but the form sort of shifts and kind of moves over to the side. And they look back and see the new threats that have moved in. Then that happens.
It was my mom. She heard me talking to someone who wasn't her, and hung up. So okay.
What?
I don't know.
Sorry. Okay. So this
She's
is
like,
now gonna go.
They'll call back.
Oh my gosh.
What's their movement on the limited speed? Okay, it is actually gonna double move because it has its tree.
So I'm sorry,
now.
something's trying to mate with Shay.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, it was humping my leg.
It would
Oh,
be
nice.
dry humping, but since it's a gelatinous,
It's
fleshy
wet.
mass,
It's very
it's,
wet and
Yep.
smelly humping.
so it's wet humping.
I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, it's awful.
Don't make.
Please
the
tell
joke.
me that
Don't make
worm
the
has
joke.
that
Don't
brain
make the
in its
joke.
mouth and is eating
It does.
Dylan's the
and-
one that said wet humping. I don't even want to hear it.
I know. That's why I read that.
I'm
That's the best kind of
saying to Woodrow.
So the worm is eating the
I'm
brain.
going to reset my Wi-Fi.
Yes, it has the brain in its tendrils, and it is actively trying to ingest it.
Okay.
And the brain did not free
I'll
itself.
be right back.
Heard.
It's caught in its
Then-
teeth.
These guys are prone, knocked back a ways, taking some damage, but not dead. They more just got pushed.
Just got run over by a giant worm.
Yeah. They're
No
just like
big deal.
pinned to the ground as you hear, like that sound when you get your fingers like kind of wet and move it down plastic all really slow. They're just like stuck on the ground as it moves over them.
Yeah.
All right. Dis, I believe it's your turn next.
Okay. I'm going to ignore the guy that's between me and my shadow. I'm going to assume that the worm is going to take care of those two guys in front of him. And instead, I'm going to target the guy that is directly above Vrin. Is that the one that's wet humping?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna guiding bolt.
Okay. Boom. So you can get view behind the guy who tried to shoot you, and you're gonna guiding bolt past him to the gibbering mouther.
Yeah, or I can
When,
just trade places with my shadow and do it that way.
Bam.
So it's not quite as fucked in targeting.
Oh, so that's the way I
let's see.
imagine it. Then when you got shot, instead of switching spots, you just appear. You just switched then. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that works. 14 plus 13 to hit.
Yep, that is gonna hit the gibbering mouther. Okay, yeah. So it's this one.
And he will take. It is. Let's see the base. Okay, it's 66.
And you're welcome, Feline.
15.
And wait, what weapon did you use?
Guiding bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt. Gotcha. Okay, 15. You said, and it's radiant damage, right?
I think so.
Okay. 15. All right.
Radiant, yes.
Yeah, it did not like that, and now with the next attack on it has advantage as well.
Yes, it does.
And that's your bonus to switch, I believe. You still have your movement after your attack or your spell.
I'm just gonna hold.
Okay, cool. And then Kronos, you are in the room, still holding the bed to the door as one snuck in, kind of over where the other one was just killed, and you kind of like look up as you're still kind of stomping that one, and you see another mass forming. But it is your turn.
Fucker.
Oh, and you don't have to hold the mattress against the door because there are none others trying to get in there. By the way.
All right, then. I guess I'll just let the mattress drop and then light that other one on fire.
Light the mattress on fire and hold it against the other one.
There we go. I'll toss the mattress on top of the fucking thing and then shoot both. because anything caught in the flame catches on fire. Yep. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just fucking throw the mattress on top of it and then shoot the whole disgusting mass on the floor.
And thank you, Chris Owery, for the like over on Facebook.
Thanks, Chris.
27 to hit.
You don't hit.
Did we lose Woodrow?
Woodrow.
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was coughing. I didn't realize I muted. But I said, like, yep, that's going to miss. No.
27 misses? What?
No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be awesome.
Alright, so 3d10. Ready, aim, fire!
Yeah, that was anticlimactic.
Alright, so 13 fire damage this time.
Which becomes 26. And 26 is carry the 1. 60 damage. Alright, not quite dead, but the mattress is on fire, and you're pretty sure the next round it'll probably die. It's hanging on, but it's a bit. You can leave it there safely. But
Yeah,
that is your action.
Alright, and let's see. And movement. Fuck, that thing is still like right in the way. So if we go out that door next to that one thing and try to move away from it, it gets an attack of opportunity. Yes.
It could, yeah. If it wants to use its reaction and it doesn't have like that health for something else, yeah, it can attack you.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Thank you, Thumpers.
All right. How about this? Can I can I pick up Zalian, go out the door, and then put him behind me, and stand right next to the one that's in front of Bryn? Yes, just like that. All right. Then that's what we will do. And I guess as my bonus action, I'll go ahead and pop my Spirit Shroud.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Then it is Bryn's turn next, technically, because you did pop with the bonus and movement is there. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
just to
I'm
let you know,
triaging.
did you cut yourself?
Just like pretty severely. Yeah, it's fine.
What?
I was whittling and my hand slipped.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Right under my fingernail.
No!
What?
That's the... Oh, I've...
Shay just
So-
bamboo shooted herself? Hold on.
I really did, and the best
Show
part
it.
is, so it's this finger. But here's the best part:
You did...
is it stained the
Oh.
fuck out of what I was whittling.
It adds character.
And
Bleeding
what have we
through your
learned?
heart.
And what have we
Now
learned?
it's a barbarian totem.
We learned that after
Whittle
whittling
away.
for an hour and a half, I should probably stop.
That
I was
and
going
we
for an
don't
hour.
we don't whittle with sharp knives while we're distracted.
I wasn't distracted.
Oh, so we're not even a distraction. Okay.
No, I was moving.
That's
I was
right,
moving
take
it
all
back
the
and
offense.
forth,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then my hand jutted just it was really quick, and they're very, very sharp, so it didn't hurt initially.
No, it'll throb for
failed.
a couple hours, though.
Yeah, it
Excellent.
started throbbing when I started putting pressure on it to keep
Pressure on it,
myself from
yep.
pouring blood all over my carpet. That's when it started hurting. Felt fine before then.
You don't like the carpet anyway.
I really don't.
Just-
I hate this carpet. I want to pull it out, but
Just on a weird tangent for things that happen underneath people's fingernails. So, I was at work, and I think I can't remember what I was pulling out of the oven.
Oh, God.
But like all our heat gloves are fucking melted because people are dumb. Let's just leave it at that. And I was using rags like you normally end up using in the kitchen. and fucking the rag slipped off from my thumb where I had it like wrapped around, and underneath my nail went right like on the hotel pan, one of the small like hotel pan, third pan. My nail, it went right under and burnt, like 3rd-degree burnt underneath my fucking whole thumbnail. It was like
What the fuck?
the worst,
Shit, dude.
the worst fucking pain I have ever felt, like in a split second. Like it wasn't like super bad after a while, but the initial like first hour sucked so much dick.
The series
Right.
of unfortunate events that had to occur for that
Oh,
particular
dude,
injury to happen. Holy
I was
shit.
so fucking pissed, dude. I was
I
literally. If you
fucking
ask
bet.
people at work, I kept saying, "How the fuck did that even happen?"
And you did that while
Just lucky,
standing
I
in,
guess.
while standing in the walk-in with your thumb pressed to the cooling element.
No, I put my thumb
here's-
in mustard. Oh,
Oh my god.
Because of the vinegar. Anyway.
Mhm.
So one more thing before we move off of this. Have you ever? Because this is what happened to me a couple years ago, and I was like, well, that was probably the most horrible realization of how much water is actually in your skin. I was putting something in the oven, and I was trying to. It was like a heavy item, so I was trying to make sure that I had like cleared the rack because it had to go on the top rack, and my oven mitts stopped. And I didn't have, I had short sleeves on, so my oven mitts stopped. And apparently, in my effort to not like slosh any of this or spill it or knock it on the rack, I lifted part of my arm up too high, and I touched the very top of my forearm, right where the glove ended,
the coil.
to the coil.
Did your skin
I
stick?
learned.
Yeah.
So what happens is your skin sizzle pops like really, 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 really fast. And I was like that. The disturbing part of that was realizing the sizzle was the water. My skin just like evaporating immediately, and then everything that was left was, yeah, it was like
Your meat
jerky.
sizzling like a
Ow.
pork chop on broil.
It-
So bad.
It
It's so
it was
bad.
on there. It was like a tap, like a just barely, and it fucking hurt so fucking bad, and it took forever to heal, because it popped through like 3 layers of skin.
Oh yeah, your meat was partially cooked.
Instantly popped through 3 layers of skin. I was like, that is fucking terrifying.
That reminds
So
me of a
fucking-
chicken sandwich to eat.
All right, where's the fucker that was in front of me?
So
I need kill
just to
something
let you
now
know,
stab myself.
the
What?
one right above you,
Yes,
you have advantage on attacking it.
wonderful. I'm gonna swing and hit it.
Swing to heat. Swing
With
to
advantage.
heat.
That is
Wait,
18?
don't you already have advantage because of your rage?
No.
No.
Okay.
So we'll take the 19, which means 31 to hit.
Hell yeah, that's gonna miss. No, yeah, it hits.
Save that shit for the boss fight, Woodrow.
What if these days he's not going to be joking and it's going to be
I
real sad
know.
for all of
No,
us?
I know that's
Just
like
saying.
that
what's gonna
fucking
be so
misses, I'm gonna
fun.
be like-
It's gonna be the boy who cried wolf scenario. I can't wait.
No. I will continue to take you seriously every time you do that, so you ain't gonna fool me.
It's not really a
Alright,
fooling. It's more
so-
of just a shock.
So the 1d12 plus 7 was 19, plus 2d8 was another 9, so 28 damage.
Nice.
18.
9 fire. Total.
Okay, so you, like you said, sort of slam down with your axe, and then on one side of it, kind of like drag it around to rip it off your leg. And as you do that and ignite the flame, it catches fire with vigor and just continues to burn, and it becomes a charcoal. As it's trying to move away from you, it kind of becomes like this modern art piece of just charred
Nice.
effluence.
Good.
One
That's
down.
not going on our dashboard.
So then I turn and do it to the other one. I'm now pissed.
Sorry, no advantage on this one.
30.
Jesus.
I didn't need your advantage. I'm pissed.
18.
So I had to think of your
An
advantage.
18.
I don't need it.
Oh, my damage
Don't need
is
your
garbage,
help.
though.
I want to eventually get an item that'll, with all the 18s and 19s we roll, I want to get something that'll let a 19 be a crit.
Yeah, there's a couple things out there to do that. What'd you say though, Bryn? I couldn't hear.
17 total, 9 fire.
Thank you. 9 fires, 18. I can do math, guys. I swear.
Listen, why do you think I have my phone right out here as a calculator? Fuck.
Nice.
So I can stop adding for you, and you kill all my fun between rounds.
Go ahead and roll me a d20, Bryn, because you used fire. And your axe has leveled up.
17.
On the die? Alright. So you notice that you swipe, and as your fire explodes, this one seems to remain on fire. Now, you have action, or no more actions, but you have bonus and movement if there's anything you'd like to do. But yeah. Still hanging on, is on fire, very badly hurt. It seems like the fire that might be enough to kill it.
Yeah. I think I'm good. I'm gonna stare at the gelatinous goo like he had eyes even though he doesn't, and just wait for him to die.
Just wait for him to die. Alright, so on their turn.
It's like this horrible sentient blood puddle. I'm gonna be like, fucking burn, you bitch. This has nothing to do with me slicing my finger open.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with
So
Angry.
on its turn, the flaming mattress does 4 damage of fire, and their health is 63, so that brings it to 64. And the one that Bryn lit on fire takes 6 points of fire damage, max damage, and 66 damage. So those two
Fire
are
for
done on
the
their
win.
turns. Don't get to act. Now, over here's the interesting thing. What is the AC of your shadow again?
It would be my... I think it's only 17. Let me look.
Ooh,
It's
okay,
so hard
you
to
might-
find the shit on my sheet.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of shit. But you can go into like your character stuff because that's part of your your class. But one of them did get a nat 20. So I
Then
don't
he'll
think
just
it-
be dismissed.
Yeah, I don't think it matters at that point. So this guy does get dismissed as it just takes a barrage of fire.
It's his job.
And, yeah, this guy steps back and is kind of confused for a moment. Doesn't kind of realize what has happened. And this now, I need to make a check here for this. Oh. Okay, sick. Okay, so this is going to continue to move. Actually grabs this guy. Since he's that size, he is gone.
What about the other guy?
The other guy just got knocked over.
Oh.
Could technically only swallow or eat one thing at a time. And then now with all the excitement and angst and anxiety in the place, this seems to just be looming over this person laying down. These guys get up and don't really understand what the fuck just happened. So they're gonna do it.
Yeah, no, getting run over by a giant worm will do that to you.
At the end of that huge hallway, like the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
is there a blast door or something between that hallway and the hangar?
Yeah, there's a door that Bryn came in.
Right. Is there any kind of I don't know, emergency reinforced door in case the hangar gets exposed to space? I'm really looking for the big blast door on Endor that they closed to keep Han and Leia out.
I mean, the hangar door would have that, and there would be security here at the quarters door. Essentially, didn't just fucking lock there. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm basically looking for something that Kronos can slam down to keep this worm from going where our ship is. Bless you, Shay.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that door is shut. If you want to reinforce it with the sort of like the blast doors, you can. If that's what you're talking about, like down here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I don't
Keep
want
the
that
worm
going
from
where
going
we're.
out there and thrashing
Yeah.
the ship. Yeah, that's
I didn't know
that's
if
a
you
good
meant.
idea.
For a second, I thought you were trying to vent it, so I thought you were talking about
No.
like, the hangar itself for a second there. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So yeah, that's doing its thing, thrashing about, turning around, doing all its stuff. Then those are doing that. These guys here. Okay, this guy is going to actually stay where he's at doing thing. That's the
What
upper
is that
dome.
area?
This is the part of the R&D labs. This is the young specimens area.
Gotcha.
He has his USB, and then it is Dis's turn. But before you do that, real quick, I have to pee. I fucking went right before, but apparently chugging water all day
Okay.
has its effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
So can anyone tell if we go down on that map? Is there a way out into the hangar from there? So we don't have to go through that big hallway where the worm is?
I don't think so because I
yes.
couldn't come in that way.
Yeah, well, you could have. There looks like there's a door right up there. See where the gray wall is, and then you got the black line, and then there's a green door.
Right, there's a
underneath
door there, but then there's a wall where all along that whole thing is a wall. To the
Right.
right of the ship. I think it's a solid. I don't think there's a door. I think it's a solid wall.
You know, we
There's
could make a
doors to
door.
get into that room. I was gonna say we could just blow a BFG hole in it.
No, the
Yeah.
thicker green line. You know that wall piece. Look
That,
at the-
right,
the-
right. She's saying that there's a way down into it, but is there a way to the left?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I see what you're talking about, Luke. It's really fucking hard to see.
Yeah. Well, he zoomed out, so.
Well, the other ones I can tell that they're green lines. That one is iffy. Because I was thinking of that when he moved me in, but the fact that he moved me in behind the enemy, I was like, well, okay, that makes sense. My finger has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's an elf.
bet it
It's an
does.
elf reference. My finger has a heartbeat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember now.
And then he eats the cotton ball.
What?
I was
Okay.
doing an elf reference. I said my finger has a heartbeat.
Oh, nice. Yes, it does.
Will Ferrell. Oh.
The only reason
All right.
why I saw that movie is because my mom wanted to watch it.
It was cute.
It's great. Shut up.
That's what I
He was
said.
not as annoying as he could have been.
Oh my God.
And it was
I
directed
told
by
you.
Love your
Jon
hate for Will
Favreau. So
Ferrell.
I
I
do
told
not
you
like
the
Will
elf
Ferrell.
was at least fun.
He was amazing in Anchorman. I'm going to use my shoulder cannon to pling the guy who's still alive up north of me by 5 squares.
Hurt.
I'm not going to
Attack.
pump it.
Yeah, you don't have to power it. Just 1d8 plus your whatever it is.
No. 2d8. Because I rolled a nat 20, so I hit with
Oh,
a 35. As I was just complaining about the 20s that I don't get when I'm rolling attacks.
So now,
So
the
he
first
did.
time when you hit someone with your new energy fucking blood rifle, you hit him, and similar to vampires and Blade, he just, with the necrotic energy, just turns him to ash and dust.
Oh. So we had this whole discussion about whether we could go down and then left to get out so we don't have to go into the hallway with the worm of death. And the consensus is that there is some kind of doorway after we go down into what looks like a cargo area, I guess.
I thought that might have been bathrooms, but
This
It's a
is
lot of little
bathroom,
bathrooms.
This is shower.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
You can
go
hose
into the
off
bathrooms
before.
and
Yeah.
then we go out.
Yeah.
There's
3
a door
showers,
right there, right,
technically.
Woodrow?
Yeah, there's doors here,
No,
here,
right, and then
Oh,
in the bathroom,
to the hangar.
right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
That's
So
the plan.
Kronos, shower. My bonus action, I'm going to
Does he have
recast my
time?
shadow.
Heard.
I mean, you know, we barricade ourselves in the bathroom area. Let the worm take care of her light work. You know.
Okay, but that big
Whoops.
thing that's moving down the hallway, do we really want to waste time?
Drop the blast doors between the hallway and the hangar
Yeah.
Okay.
so that he can't get down into where we're leaving. And then he doesn't
We'll
have
do that
room
and
to
then get
get
in
out
the
of-
shower quickly,
Yes.
and
Well,
then
that's
we'll.
yeah, we are. Yeah. Yes.
We're making
Okay.
sure. I'm trying to make sure we don't fucking die for hygiene.
Yeah. And then I'm going to move
Leaving
as
behind clean corpses is worthless.
I'm going to move as far as I can towards the hangar by the route that I just described. And my aim is to get to that other ship.
Okay. And as fast as you can go with using your bonus action to dash, right?
I think my bonus action was used up by my shadow casting.
Oh.
So if that's the case, then I'll wait to cast my shadow until after I've dashed.
Okay. Dude.
I'll do it next turn.
You're right at the door with 60 feet.
Okay.
Right, your movement's 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. And then this, you're going to say you're going to summon. So I'm just going to put them there because that's what you're going to do. And then...
Can I open the door to make sure the hangar's still clear once
Yeah.
I get there? Okay.
Also, now that we are on Kronos' turn, Kronos, before you start your turn, there's a notification since you are still in their system, and you said specifically you had locked it down.
Yeah.
Someone is trying to access it and has partially gotten in. They basically made contact, and they're trying to open the hangars, essentially.
Can
When
I boot them out?
You can try if you want to use your turn to do that. Yes.
All right.
Do we still have access to the camera system?
Yes, you do.
Is there an external camera, like from the hangar out into space?
Yes, there is.
Can we see what's out there, or
If
can I
Kronos
tie
wants
into
to,
my
you
ship?
can.
And
Yeah. What's out there?
Okay, so if you're going to access the cameras outside, you see that there are 4 Elven starfighters out there, just kind of hanging out, trying to access the hangar, essentially, or waiting for whatever comes out, or whatever's going on.
All right. There. Well, we've got company. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. All right. Yeah. Let's. We're gonna have to open the fucking hangars to get out. So. Fuck.
I wouldn't go that far. You know, a death ray will open that just fine.
All right, fine. Let's see if I can boot them out to keep them from opening the hangar door until we're ready to go out guns blazing.
Okay, give me a check, real quick. Use computer.
Yeah. So plus 11.
Ooh, okay.
Fucking nat 20.
Yeah, well, they've got a 13 on the die. They do have a good plus. That's only an 8, so they got 21.
Yeah, 31 on that one.
Yeah, you beat them by 10, so yeah, they're not getting in. Now they're
Stay out.
trying.
Instead
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on
Instead
knocking,
of
but
1,
you
2,
can't
3,
come
4,
in.
5, change it to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mhm.
That'll keep them out.
It's amazing. I have the same combination on my luggage. All right, so they can't get out. So I guess I'll move down into where this is.
Okay.
I don't think I have time to take a shower right now.
Can you just turn on all, I'll run in and turn on all the water. You run in and just run through them all to get a light cleansing, and then we'll just keep running right on out.
Chrono
Yeah, and
shower.
Zalnan,
Take a little loop.
Zalnan can throw soap at you.
Dave's not here, man.
Oh yeah, can I just pick up Zalnan and just carry him with me when I move down there?
Yeah.
Since he's so weak.
Carry him through the showers with you. Be like, sorry, bro.
It's like this
Holding
is
you,
what
you're
is this
nasty now.
indignity?
You're showering with a man.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
As Kronos gets to me, I shove him towards the shower. I shove him in.
So you're in a bathroom. There's no shower where the room you're in.
Aw.
Showers are over here.
Yep.
Damn it.
These big areas where you would stand under water.
Since Dis is making such a fuss, I just give Dis a great big old hug and just grind all that
I
great,
teleport.
awful shit.
Oh.
all
I
over.
teleport.
Oh, Kronos grinded into you.
Okay,
Nope.
so as you guys are doing this and waiting,
You chose the words, Kronos.
I know.
the Neolithid hits against the door. I'm gonna make drink
Feline,
checks.
your guy's grinding
Come
up on my
on,
girl.
dude. Whenever I want something cool to happen, my dice are like, "Fuck off, bitch." Boom, boom.
Were you seeing if he could get
Wait,
through the
wait.
door?
Were you
Yeah,
gonna see if you
I-
had a
if-
here's
if you're
Johnny moment?
Well, if your ship wasn't in there, I would just do it, but I don't want to just fuck you guys, so I'm making checks, and it's not going my way.
It's
So-
going our way, though.
Yeah. Bryn, as they were having that conversation, you could have easily gotten down in here on your turn. And then the elves are outside trying to get in. There's chaos, basically, on the inside. You guys just have to figure out how to get out. Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay. I'm doing housekeeping, sorry.
No worries.
But yeah, so that you guys aren't essentially in an initiative right now. They're just going to be trying to every now and then beat your hacking check while you. So you can, as long as you can buy time, and you think that you can stay here and not get caught up by even more reinforcements eventually. You had to, as much time as you want.
Yeah, no, we just enough time to like. I'm guessing you want to jack that ship, Dis.
No, I want to set its engines on overload before we leave, so
Oh.
that nothing from this place survives.
I like that plan even better.
You
How
can
much
also
time do you need?
I'm not an engineer, so we'll see.
yeah.
Fuck.
So
Okay.
Kronos,
so
you're gonna have to do that, and you're gonna want to park that ship as close to the generator room as you can. So you're gonna want to fly it around your ship that's in here, and park. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
You can. I just fucking with you. You can. I need an engineering check though to basically set this to overdrive.
All right. Let's see. Where is?
Can you imagine like having to
There it
like
is.
move the shit around in a hangar? It's fucking.
I mean,
closed.
I think it could fit through that hallway.
It could, yeah.
All right. So engineering. 17 plus 11, 28.
28. All right. So with that, you have effectively turned this into a little mini bomb, little nuclear bomb.
Excellent. And let's put it right next to those fucking generators.
I think I locked it. Yes, I did.
There's
Where
nothing
are the
on
generators?
this ship. Like walking through it, I don't see anything that catches my eye that could be useful, weapons or armor or anything like that.
No.
Wait, did,
Okay.
you, did you like fly the ship over, or did we push it in neutral?
Same, but different.
I just like the idea of everyone like, why the fuck are we pushing this?
The engines are busy building up a nuclear detonation right now.
As you're doing that, you can also see that someone is trying to contact the elves outside on some kind of device. It seems that they're not the people working in here are not linked to the elven hive mind, but there is sort of a signal deeper in this lab trying to connect with the elven ships outside.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from the young specimen lab. It looks like the other gnome that was on that computer is or trying to get in contact with them. From
Can I pop 500 feet and kill him?
Do you want to?
I kind of do.
Okay, so you pop.
Were you not just about to get out of here?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
500 feet, boom, and you see a little gnome with the brain coming out of his forehead, bone and everything.
Can I assassinate?
Yes, you can.
Sorry, I'm eating that chicken sandwich because all this goo just made me hungry.
God damn, dude. I try to give myself more chances to roll dice and I still get fucked.
A 17
The
plus.
17 will hit, and you can't do with assassinate and sneak attack. There's no way you could do under these health. He's not a minion like the other ones, but there's still no way. You have more dice, I think, than master points. Ooh.
Big bada boom.
Yeah. So that happens as you are making the bomb on the ship, or turning the ship into a bomb. These guys begin to try to shoot and move away from there, but they fucking miss on their first attempt, giving you enough time to just teleport out.
Yes, and right as I assassinate, I say, no!
So poof, because you went more than 30 feet, poof. Yeah, so that's been turned into a bomb, and I need Kronos, give me a use computer check while you're doing that to still, like, keep the, Dude, seriously, with advantage, and I roll a 1 on the extra one. It's so...
Oh my god! I feel so bad for you, Woodrow.
Oh, it doesn't
It's
help at all.
okay. The next system's not going to be like this, so... It'll all...
Dirty 30. 19 plus 11.
You guys will learn all about Shadowrun. Dirty 30? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the next system's
Oh, is it
fucking
Shadowrun?
hard.
Essentially, it's a deconstruct. I'm
Version
making
of it.
Shadowrun easier because Shadowrun is insane.
Is it going to be all the really cool cybernetics that I've heard about?
Yeah, so I'm taking all the cybernetic stuff from like Cyberpunk and
Fucking
Shadowrun,
awesome.
and I'm basically taking you guys from the video game that is D&D, right? We're in a video game world, but also D&D's kind of, you feel like a superhero, and I'm gonna drop us in like a grounded, gritty fucking system where you really can't just do whatever the fuck you want. You have to really think about what you're doing, but you guys are gonna have to like do the whole thing we talked about, like find your place there, build like some type of way to make money, a company or some type of something to actually exist in the world. So that'll be interesting.
I'm glad we're bringing Perry, and I'm glad that we're bringing whatever that nightclub guy was that we got 2 games ago.
Bisque. Lobster.
Bisque.
You guys keep calling him Lobster.
Lobster, and we also have fucking Namgolk. So
Yep.
Yeah, we got our crew.
Possibly take Nomgold too, or like, bitch, you're coming with that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't quite understand what you were talking about, but
yeah,
It's fine.
I figure once
think
we
he
get
was
him into
scared
the
enough
quote
of
unquote
us that
real
he's
world.
just-
and you said a dirty 30, so they didn't get in. They're still sitting outside waiting for your guys' move. It is up to you, essentially, at this point, how you want to leave the hangar. You've got your bomb planted, ready to go. Just let me know what you want to do, and I'll let you know what to roll.
So I could rotate the ship. Okay, how tough is the outer door? I guess is my question, because
The
I don't
hangar,
even know.
the hangar door is pretty tough. So if you think about it like a ship's hull, it would be very like a high rated ship hull, which would be about 30 damage in terms of like threshold. Like if you wanted to beat it, break it open with damage, it would take 30 like force damage or bludgeoning or something along thunder. Blow it open.
How long does the hangar door take to open?
Not very long. Like a full
Like,
round.
could I send the command to open it, and then they trigger the death cannon? I think is basically what they're thinking.
Well,
you want to
the
get
death
ready
cannon,
to
yeah,
fire
the
as soon
death
as we open
cannon's
the door.
only gonna hit 1, so I'm thinking a death cannon, 2 torpedoes, and you guys on the cannons, the laser cannons.
Laser cannon death
And
sentence.
so with all you guys doing that, you have Bryn as a gunner. Bryn can target and fire the torpedoes. Dis, you being the pilot, that's what you're kind of going to be mainly focused on. But you can take a pop shot at the last one before you did. And then Kronos, you can fire the death ray if you want.
Oh no! I gotta let Kronos pilot, because the first pop of this death ray has got it. I've got to hit the button. I've
That's
got
understandable.
We knew this was going to happen.
Nobody.
So Kronos, you'll be
fight for
flying
that.
then. But
Okay.
Whisper is your co-pilot.
All right.
So you're basically connected.
Sorry,
to him.
Kronos. I gotta.
Hey, I understand. New toy. That's all right.
You can shoot it.
Totally.
Well, Bryn gets to shoot it. You can shoot it the 3rd time.
Keep
Will there
keep
be a
going.
third
Yep.
time?
Look, happy barbarian, happy life. So
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay, with this, what I'm going to need is
Can
What
I
is-
range button one more time?
it's
I'm
a
a
button.
pilot.
Kronos. Since you're piloting, you can actually help with the targeting of the missiles. Bryn can do the firing, and you guys are gonna have to target multiple targets, at least 2. So Bryn will have to target one, and you Kronos will have to target one essentially, and then fire. Bryn can fire the torpedoes, and then Dis can fire the death ray or whatever you guys want to do that. But first will be death ray, then it'll be locking on, and second will be launching torpedoes, and then it'll be actually like flying out. So first attack will be Dis.
Let me refresh my character sheet to see if anything has magically appeared in the extras.
If you're gonna need the death ray, I can open it real quick.
Not to totally derail, but I was looking on Amazon Vine for fun, and they have apparently a travel enema.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, you didn't know that.
That is information I could have done without.
Oh, I got Death Ray.
Okay.
So Dex saving throw. Or 16
Okay.
d10 force damage.
So basically, they are going to try and avoid it with a piloting check. So, what's your ship's system target DC? I think it's like an 18.
What's your shit, man? Tell us what your
What's the
shit is.
dude?
What the shit? Where am I seeing that? Damage resistances, damage immunities, senses, language.
Sick. It should be, so if you look at AC, there should be something in like brackets. Like a
Yeah,
different
DC
number of
18 it says.
Okay, that's the ship systems then. So, it actually fails with a 16 total. So it actually gets hit by the first fighter gets hit by the death ray. And we will resolve the damage at the end real quick. I just want to see who all gets hit. Now, Kronos and Bryn,
Yes.
I need use computer checks from you guys to use the sensors for targeting.
I got a 10.
18
10,
plus
okay.
11, so 20, 29?
29. Okay.
29.
So one of them has been targeted. So Bryn, you can launch a torpedo at least one of them, and then as the pilot Kronos, you can take a pop shot at one of the other ones.
Okay.
So if you want, real quick, I'm gonna make a save to see if that torpedo. Fuck it. Okay, so that torpedo is what's the DC on it actually? This is a 17. So this is.
Let me
I
see.
don't know. Oh, I think it's the same as the ship system, so it's an 18. So that does hit. And then Kronos, I need you to make me an attack with the guns on Dis's ship, which I think is a plus 10 or plus 11.
Okay.
Telepathic senses.
16.
It'd be with the weapons.
So it's either 26 or 27, because I got a 16 on the
Okay.
back.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
both of those
so-
hit either way. So
They're plus 9s.
other plus
Okay,
9s.
so-
Okay, so 25
So 25.
still
yeah.
hits. Yeah, it's still gonna hit. All right, so now, if you want, roll me the 16d10 for the death ray and keep that number in the same with the torpedo, Bryn. Torpedo, I think, is 10. Is it? What's the torpedo dis on the ship?
20d6 thunder.
Oh, 20d6. That's what it is. So if you want to use a dice roller or something on the in this sheet, you can do that for
I'm
that.
rolling 20d6.
Correct.
And then
Sure.
Chronos,
almost
you're
have
doing.
20
I think it's 6d8 for the ship's guns,
6D.
or 6d12. I don't know.
89.
All right. I think I actually have that many D12.
A lot of sixes. Damn.
You can use the sheet. You can use the sheet to roll. There's a roller on it.
Are we talking about the lights or the heavies? Or the heavy?
The heavies. So I think it's 12.
The heavy is 8d10 plus
nice.
10.
Okay.
Did you
All
hear
right. So
my
am I still rolling
Yeah,
6
89, right?
D12s?
No, you are
8d10.
rolling 8d10.
8 D10. Oh.
Okay, so
Why do I
89.
have D12s in my hand then?
because I said D12s. I couldn't remember what the. I can't open any more D&D Beyond. Or my
Don't
ship's gonna
kill
fucking
your
crash.
laptop, dude.
So I have to rely on Dis to look at the ship stats.
Okay, 8D10. Here we go. Don't fuck me, digital dice.
Yeah.
50.
Fuck Woodrow.
Not bad.
I'll take the 50. It's not bad.
I'll take some fucking.
I don't know.
Like,
Kronos
hold on a
Kronos
second,
is real eager to grind on people with a dick.
What?
More just eager to completely coach you in the fucking. You know what? I'm just gonna stop.
In your
right
goo?
now. I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate all of you.
You thought ahead on that one real quick.
Yeah.
Yep. Not even gonna finish that statement. I hate you all.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
89 on
All right.
one of them.
What I should have done is
Dark
just like
place.
grabbed a gloop of it off of my coat and just slapped it right on your face.
Yep, there you go. That would have been better. That's
Yep.
not what you said, though.
No, it's not, and I hate you all. So shut
No.
up.
This is the best episode for clips.
So yeah, I got a 50 with the
50.
with those,
Okay. With
the
shot,
8D10.
boom, boom. This one takes half of the 89. Or no, so I gotta do a reaction to see if it shoots it down. That's what it is for this. A 3 on the die is not going to. So that's still alive. 1 torpedo is still active. Oh wait, no, you can launch one. Shit. Hold on, 1 sec. I just like fucking got lost in all the shit I wrote down.
So let's see, there are now 12 torpedoes.
No, there's
Woodrow
only one
looks down and he's
torpedo.
like, there's 500 numbers on here and no
They're all dead.
context.
No.
Everybody died because I lost track.
Yeah. I
What's
need
the timer on
death
that
ray.
ship, Kronos? 101.
101. That's what I was missing. There is. That's why I didn't have 3 numbers. Okay. And so, pilot check from Kronos to basically start the chase. One of them looks pretty fucked up. The one you shot with the death ray basically took a critical hit 'cause that's over half its health. That one looks a little haggard. The other 2, kind of resilient. One of them's not even touched at all. But this will essentially start a chase. Skills
Piloting,
easy.
dirty 20, 12 plus 8.
12 plus 8, dirty 20. All right, let's see. One of these has disadvantage.
I was rocking that so much.
3.
Me too.
There we go. All right.
This is like the ultimate hacking music. I feel like it should be like, you know, seeing what Angelina Jolie and Johnny Lee Miller are doing.
You know, I owned all
Hack the
3 of those.
planet!
All 3 of
Oh,
those
go ahead.
soundtracks.
So you take off from the hangar, leaving the ship armed, ready to blow, and whatever you set the timer for.
For now.
Is it a timer or remote? You guys just how did you want to do that, Kronos?
I mean, I wanted to like detonate as soon as we're far enough away. So, I mean,
Remote.
So
I guess
remote.
remote.
Okay.
I mean, but that means they can hack it and they can stop it, right?
Well, okay, so timer. How long is it going to take us?
You're not sure. You just made the first pilot check, so probably not that long. But
Okay, so maybe like 45 seconds from the time
Oh
we
my
left
gosh,
the door.
I hope we don't die.
I was going to say 30, so
I mean,
Wow.
I was thinking a minute, but you know what? Yeah, let's make it for a minute. Let them go in there and assess what's going on. You know, get closer, guys. Get closer.
well, luckily, Dis killed the engineer in here, so they're not really going to have a way to stop it unless one of them wants to park and try their hand. But so that is armed and ready to blow. You guys dart away. One of the fighters, the one that got hit with the death ray, tries to kick its engines on and join the chase, but actually can't. It got a nat 1 on its pilot check, so its engines basically don't start because that's where the damage was from the death ray. I'm going to say, so you got 3 on your tail. It's you, a gunship, versus 3 fighters. So they basically have advantage on you in terms of a chase scenario. So we're going to really want to boost the piloting checks as much as possible. So if you want to assist, or Whisper's going to assist you, giving you advantage.
Okay.
You being the pilot, you can't give yourself Bardic Inspiration, but you can Bardic Inspire Whisper since he's your co-pilot. That's how we can kind of get around that. So that'll add a
Okay.
D8 to your pilot
Okay.
check on top of the advantage. And Bryn as a gunner, I think. Wait, was it Bryn or was it Dis? Who took guidance? Who has the guidance spell?
Probably me.
Okay, well, you took the cleric thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, guidance.
So you can guidance on top of that, and that'll basically give
So
him.
Are these dexterity checks? Like you said, it was pilot.
For Kronos, yes. You're technically gunner, so you'll be using the +9 from the gunship, essentially.
If you're talking about aiding him on dex checks, I mean, pilot is a dex-based skill, but I don't
But there's
know.
already two. There's two pilots already, so you can't really aid through piloting, but you can shoot people down. So you basically try to beat a DC with your attack, essentially.
Shoot those motherfuckers out of space.
And we're trying to get more successes than failures in the chase, or they get to stay on your tail, hitting you with damage until you knock them out. So,
All right,
first check piloting was a.
Originally, it was a dirty 20.
Yeah, originally it was a dirty 20 flying, like the first one I rolled. That was without any advantage or any of that extra stuff.
And then 3 of them beat it. One of them got a natural 1, so they're on your tail still.
What do the decoys do?
So if they target you with a torpedo, it basically just makes the torpedo blow up instead of passing you and attacking the next round again. And it automatically does it, so like you don't have to shoot and use your shoot and risk using your reaction for nothing. You can just use your reaction and make sure it's gone.
Okay. Just to make sure that you're aware, because it's not on the sheet even after your update.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We have 2 decoys, and the hull has another set of armor on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, your AC should be increased by 1.
By 1, yeah.
Yeah. So the dirty 20, that starts the chase with a success, because the DCs start at 15. Right. And that goes up now. So I need a pilot check again from you to sustain the chase, and that's going to be advantage, so 2d20s, plus a d8 if you inspire whisper, plus a d4 if Dis guides.
All right, so got the D8. Dis, are you casting guidance?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it costs me
All right.
nothing. It's a cantrip.
Beautiful. All right.
But that'll be what you're doing sort of in this. You're kind of like standing over behind them, kind of like Luke in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, just being like, go faster, go faster, go faster.
All right, here we go.
I'm like Mal in Serenity, standing behind Wash. When Wash is explaining how he's a leaf on the wind, and Mal is like, what does that mean? And Wash is like, I don't know. And then he fails his roll. And then he failed his dodge when he landed. Harpoon.
18 plus 6, is that 24?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
We're gonna have, and that beats them. 24 beats them, and it beats an 18. So, all right, that's a success. Right.
Extra 4 helped.
Yes, it did.
You're welcome.
Yeah, these guys are not bad pilots. It's just I roll really fucking low.
Because otherwise it would have been another dirty 20.
Yep. So that's 2 successes on your guys' side, and they're not falling back too much, but you're definitely getting some space. Bryn, since this is guiding, you can use your action if you want to try and make an attack and basically try and push them back a little bit. And I think it's +9.
It is.
Said. Yeah. Okay.
So what am I rolling?
A
A
D20
D20.
plus 9.
And really quickly while you do that, thank you, Cameron Christopher Payne, for the like on Facebook.
Thanks, Cameron.
Noise.
Did you hear me?
30-20.
Oh. 30, 20.
Now it feels like we're breakdancing.
You know the really dumb thing that I just realized? This,
What's that?
This whittling kit that I had, those gloves were the safety gloves, like the, that I should have been wearing.
So
They tried to make it shave
What have
proof.
we learned?
To wear my gloves and not stab under my fingernail.
Your mic
That
is so
counts.
weird.
is a success. But
I'm right up on it.
Ooh.
go ahead and roll me the 8d10 for the heavy guns.
Coming to yee!
You got this.
40.
40. Nice. Well, that's gonna hit that one, making 90. So one of them has 89, one of them has 90. And another one's fresh, but taking some damage. Also, Dis, you don't really get to do much with the guidance, but since you are the one who fired the death ray, go ahead and roll me a d6 as your ship tries to recharge the weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna manually roll this instead of my dice roller because I want an excuse to take out any die in addition to my d20. 5.
Okay. Good, but not what you wanted, not necessarily. You want to hit 6 for this weapon. Alright, and so that weapon is not charged. We have the
I guidance
attack.
myself.
You can. Kronos.
Add a d4 to my d6 roll.
Yes.
Oh wait, you can't for that check. That's I'm dumb. Sorry, I
Damn
wasn't
it.
paying attention to what you just said. I was
I
writing
rolled a
something.
10. I roll a 10 to recharge. It's so charged.
Yeah, it's so fucking charged. Oh yeah.
It's
Kronos,
just bristling,
Yes.
throbbing
you
with
can
energy.
make another pilot check.
Okay. Am I using the same dice again? Have
Yeah,
advantage
same
and
dice.
Guidance and all that. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And
Here we go.
They are making
Got my dice
one
cup
round
this time.
of attacks. Oh my fucking god, dude. Hey, it's actually like the Star Wars movie, though. You guys are flying, and also just their blaster bolts are flying right past your ship. One hits, but it doesn't do anything. Fucking drop 3 dice and fucking...
So 18 plus 4, man, that 4. So 22 this time.
22. All right,
Is
let me
that,
make
is
my
that
checks.
correct? 18 plus 4? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So 22.
Can't even tell what I was trying to whittle.
An owl. I'm not looking, so don't take that hold up personally.
Woodrow, yeah, that's what I was whittling.
No shit. Hold on, let me switch the stream.
Yeah!
Tab.
Oh, I did good enough that even just
Show
glancing
it.
you can pretend. It's bloody. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I saw.
I'm sorry,
that's
it's
all
bloody.
That's all I saw, and
It's
from
an
memory, it was
owl.
stuck in my head as an owl.
That's
So,
like
yeah, you're doing
that's
good.
like my familiar, a bloody owl.
So that wasn't a total success. One of them actually managed to fucking stay on, but 2 of them, you got successes against 2 of them, so you're losing some of them, but one of them's managing to pull keep on you, and it seems to be the one that hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, I figured.
So, boom, boom. Not a total success for the challenge. And then they're going to make their attacks, which they did, and then just pepper you. Bryn, if you want to make another attack, you can. And Dis, you can make another attempt to recharge.
6. Yes.
Well, alrighty then. So if you don't want to guidance, you can fire the death ray. You just reach over and be like, I'm pushing this button. Boop. But yeah, you can
Push
fire the
the
death ray if you
button.
want to. 20, 26?
Yes.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Where'd I put my d20 away? What's wrong
Oh,
with
I
me?
forgot what the custom roll was. How many D10?
Uh,
Yeah.
for the heavy?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
47.
Alright.
All right.
So one of the ones that was falling back gets hit, and it takes so much damage that if it gets hit again, it's probably going to be out. So it actually falls back. So now you're just
Oh,
one.
I'm
of
sorry.
them-
It's 8d10 plus 10. Don't forget the plus 10s.
Oh, I
Ooh.
didn't do plus 10s on either
So
of
that
those.
would be 20 more. So that one's actually destroyed
Ah!
with that 20 damage extra. Boom! That shot is a good one. As the silhouettes of 2 fighters are still gaining on you as the third one blows up behind them. But you guys have 3 successes, which is good.
I need some
Chronos.
death ray action.
Yes.
14 plus What's mine plus 9?
No,
I don't know.
this is
What's the
this
plus
is
on
this is the death ray, so you're targeting and they're trying to avoid. So
Yeah, the ship's target system DC, which is 18. Oh, sorry. So I don't need to roll to hit at all.
yeah, you don't need to roll to hit. You just roll damage. Oh, which one are you aiming at, by the way?
The untouched one.
Okay.
He's about to be touched.
Also, did the base blow up yet?
It hasn't been 45 seconds.
Holy shit! Okay.
Remember, 6 seconds per round. Or turn or whatever.
Yeah, it's about to, though, because ship combat's a little different, but it's about to blow. You guys are just trying to get away from it.
Yeah. Just making sure we're far enough away.
Yeah. And you're rolling damage, right, this?
Oh, I have it ready on the sheet. I didn't know if I hit or not.
Yeah, it didn't. It failed its fucking pilot check. You get to roll damage.
81.
81, nice. Okay. So one is at 89, one is at 81. The other one is boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now,
If these are anything
Chronos.
like mine, just to let you guys know, 200 hit points.
Mhm.
I scratched your paint, you bastard.
And you don't get the D4 with this one, Chronos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
You
advantage
do have
and a
advantage
D8.
at D8. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Come
Yahtzee.
on, Dice Cup. Don't fail me now.
Just add them all together.
Yeah, I'm
Well, he
sure
only has
that's
to
fair.
beat. He only has to beat 2 of my dice, and I'm rolling like shit. So, if he, let's see.
I mean,
Ooh, that's
I
actually
got
not
a
bad.
21, 18 plus 3.
A 21. Okay, that both of them beat you, so that is not a success. So they managed to kind of add as the ship blows up behind, as the death ray fires, they managed to actually kind of like gain a little morale and just start to get on the ship as well. And I actually need oh yeah, so to attack. Boom.
Ow.
Fucking damn it. Okay. The damage threshold to your ship
Is 30.
30. Okay, let's see.
The average of their weapons is 27. Yes.
I know.
Not that I was thinking about that.
8. And for some reason, my dice doesn't want to roll, so I'm going to do it like this. It's 11. So it's 18. 26 plus 4. Oh my god. So exactly 30. 26. Plus, wait.
Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, okay. I was right. Okay. Oh no. Oh, they hit you with a laser bolt, one laser bolt. Now you're mad.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, charge up the death cannon again.
And 2 torpedoes.
So, Bryn's next. For the, give me a weapons check.
Just the 20 again?
Plus the 9.
Plus 9? It's 26.
26. All right. So go ahead and roll me
Yay.
damage, and let's see if you can get over this percentage. Whoa.
35.
Plus 10.
35, okay.
Oh, 45.
So 45. That's a 6. That's a 126. Okay, so.
What are you mumbling about, Luke?
Nothing. I'm bitching at my dice cup for fucking me over.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Give me one more check, Kronos. Oh, no way.
All right. Here we go.
Oh no.
Ready, aim, fire!
And how many bardic inspirations do you have? I think you have 4.
I have 5. Total.
Okay, so yeah, you've got this one and then one more then if you want to keep using them.
Okay. Well, let's see. 16 plus 7 is
23 plus the D4.
Oh, I got a D4 this time?
Yeah.
I didn't roll a D4.
Yeah, because you didn't. Yeah, you fired last round.
All right. So plus another 3. So what was that? 30? No. 16 plus 7.
It's 23.
23. So
Plus
26
3 is
total.
26. Yes.
Yeah, 26 total.
So, 26 total. That is good news. That creates the 5th success. So narratively, this is what's going to happen. As you guys are in this last little dogfight, Dis shoots the death ray, blows up the fighter in the rear. The other two sort of pick up and begin to gain and shoot. And one of them actually does get a nat 20 on the attack. So one does hit. I have to roll some damage here real quick. But what ends up happening overall is the nuke goes off and basically eviscerates that little section of space behind you that you guys are flying away from. And for whatever reason, it seems like when that happens, the fighters disengage and go somewhere else to do something else. You're not exactly sure why, but they have broken off from you, and you have successfully lost them, I guess you could call it, for lack of a better term. But they break away from you.
Can I penetrate the elf telepathic network and find out what they got called away to do? Because that's very suspicious.
Yeah, you could try. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma is plus 6. Can I guide myself?
What is this is a saving throw. If you can add guidance to saving throws, yes. I can't remember what guidance can all be added to.
1 second, I'll check. No, it's only abilities.
Okay, so no, you cannot.
So a 15 plus 6 is a 21.
21. So, ooh, I have to make a check. Cool.
Don't be suspicious, this feline. This is a rogue. This is made to be suspicious.
Okay. So
Would it help if I made my face pale before I connect?
no, it's nothing to do with that. So you are normally blocked off to the psionic world. This gives you an immunity to psychic damage. The immunity is based on your blocking that off. When you open it, you do risk. There's risks to opening that wall or that door, whatever you want to call it. When you do, you get a sense. It's not like before when you opened it in this episode and you got like madness. This is anger, and almost like the sense is we've learned everything we can from that location. It's already like what we have started has begun. There's no stopping it now. Just come home. And then
Can we tell by sensors which direction these fighters are heading?
if you just do a base like guesstimation, seems like they're headed back to Fellendir. And
Okay.
then when that happens, you feel something almost like the Eye of Sauron sees you. And in that moment, before you can disconnect, I need to open a character sheet because I don't have
I'm going to pop up 2 fingers.
two fingers. Oh, I do have the dice for this. I can just have them right here because my computer is not fucking loading. That is
Feline, I was suspicious.
6, 7, 8.
Naturally suspicious. Both suspicious of others and suspicious themselves.
And suspicious of myself.
That sounds about right.
Oh, a lot of ones, I think. 2 ones. That's 3, 2. Yeah, not too bad, actually. It's 12, 18, 30. 39 psychic damage. As you open, feel that sense. You see the focus of the site, like the psionic network, focus on you in that moment, and you're basically attacked before you can close it off again.
Before I close it off again, I'm going to laugh at the damage.
Yeah.
And give him the mental finger. We're coming to kill you. Just FYI. Click.
Click. Okay. Message sent. So I'm gonna write down taunt Elder Brain.
Yes.
All right. But
And I now
as
have
that
a
happens,
-1 wisdom.
yeah. No, you guys basically fly back to the rebel base. No trail behind you, ready to begin plans for your assault on Tyr. And
Yeah, no trail except the stench of Kronos.
and that is
I
where we'll
empty
end
one
tonight's
of my
episode.
pockets directly on Dis's head. There you go.
I'm not standing there.
Doesn't matter. I open a dimension door right above
Oh
your
my
head.
god, yeah. The thing we've been arguing about all episode.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to schedule a cleaning of every inch between the airlock and that chair, and
I just
Well,
walk down
really
the ship,
clean that
just
chair.
throwing viscera everywhere, just
Yeah.
redecorating with it.
The fungal pirate babies need some work, so they're probably good at cleaning at least.
They'll probably eat that.
Maybe.
That's a bad idea. No. Let's not have
Make
little
it- hold on,
fungal
make a
pirate
note.
baby
Make
zombies.
a note real quick. Fungal effluence. Okay. No, but that is where we'll pick up, making plans for the assault on Tyr and how the fuck you guys are gonna eventually delete this universe and get Kirby's body in the code so he can kill Manos.
You know, just
Long
because
time coming.
Christopher Lee is in this video clip, I have to play it. If you look at the
Mostly.
chat that I have highlighted.
No, I was trying to use it to be sly. I just didn't move fast enough.
No, you did not.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't even think that was the right version of Mostly. I didn't even see the guys at the end.
I don't think it was either.
No, it wasn't.
Son of a bitch.
I saw nobody.
Yeah, you didn't even do my mostly.
Mostly.
Well, if you want to upload a new Mostly, feel free.
I gotta
I-
find it.
I keep hearing Mos Eisley in my head for some
Yes.
reason when you say Mostly.
You won't find
That's gonna
a
be
more
our-
wretched hive of scum and villainy.
That's going to be our first stop in the new universe.
Mos Eisley.
Yes.
Because that's in the real universe.
And I'm going to walk right up to the first person I see and...
One drugs, please.
This was awesome, guys.
Good to be back.
Yeah. Indeed.
Have missed you all.
Nice.
It's a nice break from painting walls.
Oh, what's up, Octagon? The 11th hour. We had Past Master Dan join and Octagon join right towards the end there. Thank you guys. Don't forget to drop a like.
Patchmaster!
I know, right?
Pasta Man. What's going on, dude?
Holy shit, I am so tired.
So is leaving your camera off like your version of the impenetrable GM screen?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So we
let's
can't
do
see your
this.
reaction? No, so we don't see you rolling your dice and then being like, fuck!
Oh yeah, you'll definitely get a lot of like this.
The funny thing is, we
I
get
do that
that
a lot.
anyway because he doesn't keep his mouth quiet. Like, he'll really be like, fine, fucking hate me then, whatever. It's like, what happened?
Fucking dickbag dice.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Something really cool was gonna happen to you guys, and then
Yeah, I'm a good poker player.
Yeah.
I'm the best poker player.
only for money.
Some person, I think that there's still like a couple of spots. I have to double check. I'm not sure. I'm too tired. I have too much blood loss.
Look, just because we were on a space station killing people, I didn't vent though. So I mean, I kind of did so, with my bamfing. It's like venting.
What?
Among Us. The cute little game where everyone's in their little spacesuit and they're running around a space station, but two of them are quote unquote imposters, and they're trying to kill the rest of the people that are in the spacesuits, while the regular ones are trying to complete tasks to, like, I don't know, save the space station or something. I never understood the end point
keep
of that.
running or something.
Yeah.
Right, and you're supposed to root out the liar.
Right, and then
Yeah,
the
that's the
imposters
point.
can go into the air vents to instantly move between one room and another, so that they can get away from the dead bodies quicker, so people won't be able to connect them to the murders. Unless you do it right in front of someone else, because there's a cooldown on killing.
Oh, so that's where the whole sus thing comes from. God.
Yes. By the way, first of all, you're now a he, and second of all, you're very sus, Shay.
That's me.
It's fun watching videos of people playing it, because people get really into it and they freak the fuck out when they get killed. Or when they're arguing, I'm not the imposter, when the audience can see that they are the imposter.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys keep saying it's me. It's not me. I just watched you do it.
Just because I'm all bloody holding a knife.
I found
Just
this,
because I have all this incriminating evidence, like, all around me.
like, literally on me right now, but it's you're just you're racist.
It's a really cute little game too, because when they cut one of them in half, you see the body split in half, and there's just one single bone that sticks out of the bottom half.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is the anatomy here?
None.
Oh, the red crewmate. The red crewmate. Okay.
Whatever, you said red, and on this channel, that's me.
Damn right. Take offense where none was meant.
When I play
Yes.
COD, that's me though.
I don't at all.
What, knifing?
My name. No,
Red.
the Red
Red.
Celt is my COD name, so people always call me Red. So it's just like it's weird.
Yeah.
How many names do you have, brother?
A lot. Woodrow's my middle name. Corey's my first name.
I feel like Woodrow and I probably could almost tie for nicknames.
Well,
Didn't you have
that's actually
80?
Good. Zombie for mayor. The Red Celt.
I don't
Nerd
remember. At one
Hoots.
point in time, I had a list, and there
Because
was at least
you have to
50.
disclose them, so...
No, I don't, because people would have to still call me them.
Oh, thank God.
Big Stink. From some kid in high school. That was the weirdest nickname. I smelled like weed one day. He's like, "Oh, Big Stink." It's like, fuck.
Call you.
Well,
So stupid.
thanks everyone for watching. Fucking weird. Oh wait, I have it. We gotta break that shit out a lot more on this show.
Yeah.
Nice.
It fits so well.
But thanks everybody for hanging
Oh.
out. We love you guys.
Hold on. Luke Stinky.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Oh.
Man, we are so out of practice. We missed out on so
Yep.
many perfect.
Why are my drippings with goo?
Literally so many perfect clips for this show. We didn't use any of them tonight. We suck. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Ring the bell. Come hang out with us on Regen this Friday, probably. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. And of course we have Octagon on Saturday. I'm so excited. I got a lot of stuff for cosplay because I got a little extra excited. So it's gonna be a good one. I'm just saying. That's fine. Red is sus.
Thank you guys
but
for
thanks
coming.
for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.